ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ní ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa tẹ̀síwájú fọ́pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ gbogbo adúláwọ̀.
So, I am so grateful for you joining me. Like I said, today I will be mixing it up between the two sides. So you will hear me speak in a bit of English sometimes, and I'll speak a bit of Yoruba sometimes, because I'm trying to make sure we reach a bigger audience. First of all, I want to first say I want us to support the petition by Simon Ekpa. Let's support it. This is not time for us to sort of say, oh, this is not this, that one or that one. Let's get as many petitions out there. And it's very important that we don't allow anybody to say, oh, that's only signing or sign that. Let's just, all of us, we are in a common goal. The common goal is to make sure that we get rid of this fraudulent governance. And I will tell you one of the reasons why I am so particular about this. And I'm going to be unapologetic about what I'm saying here. Please do make sure you sign and you subscribe. Please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Subscribe to Oduduwa TV Radio. Both platforms will give you information that you need. We're doing a mixture tonight because the information that I have tonight is really quite something that we need to know of. But nonetheless, I want to say thank you to you all for taking the time to join me this late in the evening. We truly appreciate your commitment and your support in what we're doing. Ẹ ṣeun adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín. A máa dàpọ̀ lálẹ́ yẹn ní Yorùbá àti òyìnbó la máa sọ torí ó wà lórí àwọn ṣe lórí Citizen wa ṣe lórí Oduduwa TV Radio. So we're mixing it. So in between, you will hear me talk. But first of all, let's go straight in and let's talk about General Adeniyi. And I will, when I finish talking about General Adeniyi, then when the next topic, when I touch on the next topic, you will all understand why we have to do that. Here is a man. Let's see if I can find that video for you. I will need to find you that video. I'm actually it's quite sad. When one thinks about what they've done to this man, when one thinks about what he did for the country, despite everything they've done to him, what he's done to step up and actually say, you know what, this is not right. I don't agree with this. Let me see if I can find that video about General Adeniyi, and because it is really quite painful. You can see he's been court-martialed. But I want us, before I talk about the court-martial, I want to talk about his gallant effort in actually going to the war front without the equipment that he needs. This is a man that went to the war front without the support. And how is he repaid? How is he repaid? The government decides to oppress and suppress this man, and this is sickening, to say the least. It is sickening, to say the least. So let me see if I can get that out for you. Beg your pardon, please. That's where we're going to start tonight. We will start with General Adeniyi. And what we're trying to do is, I salute first, before I say anything else, first and foremost, salute General Adeniyi. Salute, salute, salute. You are a true hero. You are a true son of Oduduwa. You are a true hero. And what is more, you led from the front. You are leading from the front all of the men from all over that place in that contraption. But yet, those who are in power, they see it fit, despite your effort, making them aware of the lack of weapons that they failed to provide, the lack of 40 bad weapons, you are court-martialed. We support you. We don't, not only Yorubas who support you, everybody else support you. We all support you. But I wanted to just bring this to all our attention. And let's play that video again, if I can find it for you. Let's play the video where he is heroic in the face of unbelievable, I don't even have the words for it. Let me put it here for you so you can see it. Let me put it here. So you will see it come up. Now, when I click on it, it might go into that, and I might just play that first because I want to. This is such an important thing that we can't ignore it. Hang on. Oh, come on. Oh, sorry. I'm going quite fast. So beg your pardon. I think I need to put it somewhere else. I was trying to get it working, but can you all see that? Let me just, give me a minute, please. Give me a minute. 1 second, please. Court martial. Just give me a minute. I want to play you a video of this general to show you the injustice of the actions of those who now say, who think it fit to oppress and suppress him. It's not fair. It is very, very wrong. So let me just go back in here. Sorry about that. I'm going to just close. I'll close a few. Just bear with me, please. My trigger happy, a little bit trigger happy, but just bear with me. There is a video that's going to come up, and I want us to watch the video together. And then you will now, we now then start wondering, what is it that warrants them to say that they can actually give him a court martial? What's up? Hang on. Okay, 1 second, please. Well, give me a minute. Okay. Viral video. Let me see. Is it? 1 second, please. Beg your pardon. I'll get there. Is that it? No? Is that it? No, it's not there. Oh, beg your pardon. Sometimes when you want something, you want it bad and it will not do what you needed to do. 1 second, please. Oh, come on. Okay. Here we go. So, now, let's listen to him.
Have not wrong.
Let's listen.
And the soldiers are not misbehaving or disobeying orders. We have casualties. I will come and see you in person on what we need to do. But we are not running. Neither is any soldier misbehaving. One of our MRAP tire that is not run flat, that bullet tore. We have used more than 20 MRAP tires here. That's another one, sir. We have changed close to 250 ELOS tires due to the terrain. This is what we are facing in the Timbuktu Triangle, sir. But we are not running. We are fighting as a system, and we are doing our best to protect the situation and to achieve your mission, sir.
So listen. So keep listening to him. So just give me a minute. So
the soldiers are not running. The 3 battalions are standing and fighting, though we have casualties. The intelligence assessment concerning the Timbuktu Triangle is very wrong, sir. Since yesterday, we have been met by very strong resistance, more than pockets of Boko Haram. This morning, from every flank, not less than 15 gun trucks are facing us. These people have fired more than 100 RPG at us, and have fired several mortars at us. And they have fired more than 100 RPGs and so many mortars on us. This is the true situation, sir. I'm here on the ground. This is General Buba here, sir. No any general is running or not leading the men. Sir, look at this soldier. They are not running away. Neither is any of them afraid. We are good to go, but here, now these things are working against us. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Right. So you've seen that now. You've all seen what the man said. Now, let us read what the failed leadership said about him. The lies they tried to do to lay on this man. Now, I'm just going to give you that 1 second, please. So, where is it? 1 second, please. Oh, I don't know what's happened here. 1 second. Something's gone wrong, drastically wrong. I can't quite get it working. 1 second, please. Okay. Just give me a minute, please. Something's amiss here, and I'm trying to fix it quickly. Beg your pardon. Give me a minute. Oh, man. Okay. Beg your pardon. I don't know what's going on here, but something is not quite right. But okay, we will sort that out. Just give me a minute, please. I'm trying to. Okay. Anyway, those of you on YouTube, just bear with me. I'll sort that out. Let's go back to those of you who are on Facebook. Now let's bring this back. Sorry about that. Now, so we're gonna quickly do a change again. Gonna flip over now. Just give me a minute, please. So we will flip over now. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, something is not right. I don't know what it is, but it's not letting me. I can't show something to you that was there before, and I don't know why. Okay, let's try again. Try again. It just won't let me do it. It won't let me do it. But listen, what I'm trying to show you basically is say to you that the general, he is a fantastic man. He's a great guy. He's a man who stood up for the people, and we shouldn't allow anybody to sully his name. We stand 100% with him. We stand 100% with General Adeniyi, and we salute him. We salute him totally. What they've done to him, to court-martial him. Let me just read General court-martial. So I just want to do something quickly here. I just want to get something up so you can see that. Oh, I see. Okay, it must have just. Okay, I know what happened now. Now I understand. Is it back? So I think I understand what happened now. Yeah. Okay. So now we're back. So now let's read through this. It says here. Ejekaka ejo mama tumo Yoruba se oyibo die ejo musuru for me. Tonight we need to do this. Please, if you can leave your comments, I'll try and read this as I go along. But there's a lot to do. So now, basically, what is done is this. What's happened is this. The general, a court martial in Abuja, convicted former general, a former theater commander of operations, Lafia Dole, Major General Olusegun Adeniyi. The tribunal on Monday found Adeniyi guilty of violating military social media guidelines and ordered his demotion by at least 3 years. 3 years. Listen on to this massive injustice. Adeniyi's aide, Private Togubo Obanla, who was prosecuted alongside with the general, was also found guilty and sentenced to 28 days in jail with hard labor. Both convictions are subject to confirmation by the military authorities, Punch report. Sources said Adeniyi pleaded guilty to 3 counts of unlawful use of social media and damage to service property, amongst other issues. The verdict came 8 months after a video of Adeniyi complaining about lack of military equipment to combat Boko Haram's insurgents in the northeast went viral. He also complained that insurgents were outgunning troops, noting that intelligence failure was responsible for an attack by insurgents that claimed dozens of soldiers. Embarrassed by the revelations, the Major General was removed from the front and also suspended by the military authorities. The Nigerian army subsequently filed charges of military social media guideline violations against him. Adeniyi had denied any wrongdoing, stating that he did not leak the video, adding that his phone was in Obanla's custody at the time of the incident. Obanla had in his statement allegedly admitted to posting the video on social media in error. Whatever, this man is a hero. Look at this man very well. This man is a hero. And under no circumstances must we accept this kind of judgment against him. This is unfair. It is unjust. It is sickening that a man that has fought for everybody, his soldier, this man leads, he's leading from the front, and for him to be treated in such a manner. Look at what is really sickening. What is really sickening about this is this. Exactly, it's another slap on our face. It's another slap on our face. So this man, salute, General Adeniyi, salute. We salute you. We want you to know we are with you, and we are with you every step of the way. We salute you. You are our hero, whatever they say. And let me tell you quite how much we see you as a hero. They might not see you as a hero, but we do. And here is one thing I want you to see. I want to show you something about this. These same people, the same man, the same government, the same military who are convicting. Stop it. Okay. Who are convicting the Major General Adeniyi. Look at the hypocrisy. Look at this hypocrisy now. I want you to watch this and study this. Study this. This is what we need to be thinking about. And when I then go, you will see, I will show you something. And I need you to see this yourself. You got to see this yourself. And you need to really understand how it is absolutely clear we don't have a nation anymore. We don't. Just bear with me. The video, hang with me. It does take time. For me. Please, that petition by Simon Ekpa, sign it. Sign as many as possible. What I want you to do is we need to keep this going. And also, I urge you, subscribe to Citizen AY, subscribe to Oduduwa TV Radio on YouTube, because Facebook are making things difficult on Oduduwa TV and on Citizen AY. So just bear with me. This is what I'm trying to, I will get you, there is a picture that I want you to see. I want you to see a picture and quite how why that general is still in position. In fact, all the service chiefs, quite why they are in position is beyond me. Now, let's listen to this. Let's listen. Listen to this. Let's listen to this. That's by route, by the way.
No fewer than 43 rice farmers were killed by the Boko Haram insurgents in Jere, local government area of Borno State.
Sorry about that. 1 second.
According to reports, the Boko Haram terrorists tied up the farmers who were working on the rice field and slit their throats.
See?
There has been controversy over the number of people killed.
You see?
According to the Civilian Joint Task Force, Babakura Kolo, he said 43 persons were killed, while the UN and Sun stated that 110 rice farmers lost their lives during the attack. The UN humanitarian coordinator in Nigeria, Edward Kalon, in a statement intended titled Statement on the Attack Against Civilians in Koshobe, Borno, said, I am outraged and horrified by the gruesome attack against civilians carried out by non-state armed groups and villages near Borno State, capital Maiduguri. At least 110 civilians were ruthlessly killed and many others wounded in this attack. Kalon, while consoling with the government and the people,
the government said, the military said 41 were killed. United Nations are saying there's 110. Why are those military generals who are responsible, who should be responsible for protecting those people? Where are they? Where are they? So that is why we salute General Adeniyi. We salute him unreservedly. We salute General Adeniyi unreservedly, because what they are doing is, you can tell that we are not one nation anymore. You can tell. Let's listen on to this, and I'll come back again. Then
Nigeria said the attack was carried out by men on motorcycles who murdered men and women harvesting their fields. He said he believes many women might have been kidnapped during the attack.
You see?
We have also received reports that several women may have been kidnapped. I call for their immediate release and return to safety. My thoughts are also with the rural communities in the area who were shocked by the brutality of yesterday's attack and fear for their safety. The entire UN system and the humanitarian community working to provide life-saving and development assistance to the most vulnerable in Borno State are outraged by the incident. Such direct attack against innocent civilians jeopardize the ability for the most vulnerable people to survive the adversity they are facing, and which we are striving to alleviate. The UN, reacting to this incident, described the attack as the most violent direct attack against innocent civilians this year, and the organization is calling for the perpetrators to be brought to justice. It is unfortunate, one of too many such attacks targeting farmers, fishermen and families who are trying to recover some livelihood opportunities after a decade of conflict. I strongly condemn this attack and any act of violence against innocent civilians, and I firmly urge all actors on ground to respect international laws and humanity. According to the UN, it noted that the rural communities in Borno State were facing untold hardship, and one of the fundamental aims of the organization is to protect the lives of Nigerian citizens from any form of violence.
There you go.
Innocent women, children, and men desperately need food and other support and assistance, particularly at a time when we are recording some of the highest levels of food insecurity in Borno State. We ought to do our utmost to help them survive these difficult times. Despite the promises made by the Buhari administration to defeat the Boko Haram set, the insurgent group seems to be getting bolder with each passing day.
There you go.
Citizens wonder when the killings of innocent individuals by this stop.
I'm sorry, I don't buy any of those cries, though. Me, I don't buy it, though. Me, I don't buy those cries. Me, I don't buy it. So you can see what I mean. Now, you can all see what I mean. Here we have a general. Let me bring his picture again. A general standing in front of his people, his army, his men, leading from the front, even as they were taking casualties, telling them that they were not given the right equipment. Even if they came out, this is not what should be happening to him. And as he stated, that must have happened, but he's a hero. He stood up he's trying to get his men to stand up, to speak up, to remain firm and strong, despite the insurmountable risks that they face. Those of you on YouTube, do bear with me. I'm talking, I hope you can hear me. We are talking about General, you can see the picture you see there is General Adeniyi, who's been court-martialed, wrongly court-martialed. And it's great to see many Nigerians really upset with the fact that he was court-martialed. Many Nigerians are against it. Many Nigerians are horrified. Let me show you. I don't want you to just take my word for it. Let me show you. 1 second, please. Many so-called Nigerians reject the court-martialing. Let me see. Just bring that up. The court-martialing of Adeniyi. So let me just put that up so you can see it now. Of General Adeniyi. I mean, you know, here we have over 100 people killed, and nobody's been put in, nobody's put in jail. You know, this is nonsense, you know, and I am glad to actually see this. Actually, forget that for 1 second. I'll come back to that writing, but I want you to see something as well. I want you to see what Yoruba leaders to army, no harm must befall Adeniyi. Too right. I support that. No harm must befall Adeniyi. So that tells you, we all know what is going on. Oh, that's actually sorry. Yeah, it is correct. Yeah, that's correct. No harm must befall Adeniyi. There are reports that Adeniyi is to face court-martial. Court-martial is a legal proceeding for military officers. It is similar to civilian court trial. So let me just read quickly to what the Yoruba elders are saying. Yoruba leaders are saying. So the leaders. So it says, others who attended the meeting. Oye Bidapo Obe, former Vice Chancellor of the University of Lagos State, Yinka Odumakin, spokesman of Afenifere, Gani Adams, the leader of the Oodua People's Congress. The leader said the plight of the soldier on the battlefront is well known, adding that no one should be punished for speaking the truth. They also demanded for an investigation into the death of Tolulope Arutile, Nigeria's first female helicopter, who died in a freak accident earlier this month in her base. This happened in her base. The leaders called on the federal government to constitute an independent panel of inquiry into look at the death of Arotile, alleging that there is more to the death of the late Arotile than being reported. This is what exactly, and that's a picture of Arotile being buried horridly. So look, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? I am doing this to raise the level of our awareness among us, Igbos and Yorubas. We need to please sign that petition by Simon Ekpa. Simon, sign our own petition as well, the one that we have. And please donate what you can. You got all the details on there. I'm urging you all. This is really important. Let me just see. Nigerians, I'm trying to find the way the people put it. I'm going to find that for you. And I'm going to try and get it. Okay, come back. But anyway, what I'm saying is this. The injustice is sickening. It is absolutely, you can't marshal a man who is exposing the failings of the military and is a general. And he put himself, that is a true hero. He put his own self on the line, exposing this, knowing fully well what they were going to try and do to him. So kudos to him and salute once again. We salute you. We salute you, General Adeniyi. And they will not silence you. And many people are with you. Let me just see if I can find that thing if I could. I saw it earlier on and I was like, oh, this is great. This is great. Let me see if I can find anything to back what I'm saying there. Nigerians support General Adeniyi. Let me see. So let me see. Support General Adeniyi. Let me just put that in there. Maybe you'll bring it up. I just want to just see that because it's not just, Yes, exactly. So here we go. Absolute nonsense. Nigerians knock army over General Adeniyi's demotion. Listen to this. The Nigerians have expressed their rage and disappointment with the Nigerian army for convicting and demoting Major General Olusegun Adeniyi. He will be a general to us, whether they like it or not. As far as we are concerned, he is a major general and that he remains. He remains a major, whether they demote him or not, he remains a major general. So, demoting Major General Olusegun Adeniyi over a viral video where he was seen complaining about the poor weapons to the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai. Adeniyi in March had in a viral video asked that the Nigerian government to fortify the army with sophisticated weapons to combat Boko Haram terrorists in Northeast. He also complained that insurgents were outgunning troops, noting that the intelligence failure was responsible for an attack by insurgents that claimed dozens of soldiers. This is a man fighting for what more? A general leading from the front. And the first thing that this failed governance do is to criticize him. Criticize. Here again. What the video? Again. Just a little bit of it. You see? You see? He's there on the... He's not sitting in an office. Oh, he's there on the ground with them. And that is what you need. That's leadership. That is leadership. Not somebody sitting in an office telling them to go and do something. Look. 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 You see? He's trying to even G his men up. Look. Look. Look at this. Please share this broadcast. I have more coming in a bit, but I wanted to show you this. And I will show you a damning video when we finish. Not a video. I'll show you a damning PowerPoint presentation when I finish. That is... Anyway, let's have a look.
But what we have here, I'm
Listen.
giving you some estimates to guide your good decisions, sir. Boko Haram has fired more than 100 mortar bombs at us.
There you go.
They have fired more than
100 mortar bombs. Where are they getting weapons from?
In addition to more than 8 to 10 gun throws from every side since yesterday, we have not run, and the soldiers are not misbehaving or disobeying orders. We have casualties. I will come and see you in person on what we need to do, but we are not running.
There you
Neither
go.
is any soldier misbehaving or running. So if you can look at that, that's one of our MRAP tire that is not run flat, that bullet tore. We have used more than 20 MRAP tires here. That's another one, sir. We have changed, sir, we have changed close to 250 ELOS tires.
You see now?
To the terrain.
He's
This
explaining.
is what we are facing in the Timbuktu triangle, sir. But we are not running. We are fighting as a system, and we are doing our best to protect the situation and to achieve your mission, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, there you have a general leading from the front. He is leading from the front. He's not sitting behind going, you guys. No, he's leading from the front. He's leading from the front. And what you then see is some people somewhere deciding over his head for daring to speak out for his men. Believe you me, he did what he did for his men. Not for himself, for his men. To show them that he is with them come what may. So where is Boratai? The people that got, the 141 people that got, they said it was 41. Now it's now over 141 that died. And they kept trying to hide it. So who's the real leader? Who's the real leader? Who is the real leader? Who? I want you guys to type. Let me read your comments a bit. So forgive me, please. I'm just let me read some of your comments. So the devil, exactly. So somebody saying Nigerian government gave birth to poverty, then create corruption, insecurity, lack of infrastructure, no hospital. Yeah, exactly. They don't exactly. And can you imagine Garba Shehu saying that they had the farmers in their own country, they didn't have permission to farm? Don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Too. Don't take my word for it. Let me see if I can find you this information. 1 second, please. I just want to try and get you that information. Let me give you that information that I wanted to give you. Garba Shehu he's saying that the people should not have gone to the farms. They have no permission in your own country. So you can, is that not a proof that we are slaves in our land? Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Here we go. Listen to this. Listen to his words, oh. Listen. Didn't have clearance to farm in their own country, in their own farm. I don't know how you guys see this. Listen to his words. The presidency on Monday stated that 43 farmers that were killed by Boko Haram or South, they did not have military clearance to be on the rice farms when the attack happened. In their own country. The job of the military, like I keep saying, is to protect the borders. That's the job of the military. And if they fail, they should be kicked out of that position. But that will never happen under this government because the military are running our government. I will show you the proof. I say it categorically. The military are running our government. Their number one job. The military have forgotten their number one job. Their number one job is to protect the nation. And they've left that to one side and they're busy trying to run the government. They're busy trying to do land grab. I'll give you evidence of land grab they've done before. He said, the senior special assistant to the president on media publicity, Garba Shehu, said in an interview with BBC. He said, while not blaming the victim for the incident, the truth must be said. The government is sad that the tragic incident happened for 3 days or thereabout. One life lost is too many. One life lost is too many. To even dare to say thereabout. It's like, is it ants they killed? Did the Boko Haram, did they kill ants? Are people ants? Thereabout. About innocent farmers. Most of them had their throats slit by heartless band of terrorists. People need to know what it takes to, like, what is like in the Lake Chad area. This is, your job is to protect the lives of the people. The safety and security of the people is the number one job of any government. You guys have failed categorically on all fronts. You failed. And for you to come with this kind of statement to say they didn't have clearance in their own nation, can you all see why we need to go our own way? Please sign all the petitions that we're putting out there, please. Sign Simon Ekpa's one, sign the one that we created. We need to sign all of this. This is there. Look, if we do not do this, I will be showing you a presentation in a few minutes, literally a few minutes. Let me just do something. I wanted to just bring this on board. So once again, we salute unreservedly General Adeniyi. We salute you, sir. We salute you unreservedly. We are with you 100%. And in none of those circumstances, must you withdraw your appeal against this injustice, because this is injustice. We cannot be silent in the face of this kind. This is why we are justified for going our separate ways. And I'm so glad that our Yoruba leaders are speaking up. They spoke up that no harm must come to him. That's what they should do. That's the least they should do. And we need to speak up. We must speak up. We must speak up. And we're supporting the NSAS. We're supporting everybody standing up. But I will be giving you an evidence shortly, in a few minutes, that will make things very clear to many of us. Because I don't think many of us really understand what is going on. We don't understand the military are running us. They are running everything you are doing. They are running everything that we are doing. And until we confront this, nothing will change. Now, let me do this. If it will work, if I may, I want to just do something here quickly. I got something that I need to discuss with you all. It is of utmost importance because we have not addressed it. And until we address it, I don't think we will be making any much headway anywhere. So let me just put this up. Sorry, beg your pardon. Okay, I'll just flip this here. Just give me a minute, please. Just bear with me. I just need to just do a couple of clicks on it so that you can see where it's coming from. So that and then we can go into it. And I will talk about this, and you will see the genesis of the problems that we face. And I don't say those words lightly. I do not say those words lightly. They are words that are weighty, and I mean weighty. They are heavy words. Every time I speak it, it's not just, oh, I'm just making a statement because I want to make a statement because, no, these are impacts. These are things that are impacting our lives on a daily basis. Sorry, let me just check. Have I got it all? Yes, I've got that. Okay, now, what we're going to do now, we're going to go and discuss how this started. By the way, before I start, please, there is every justification for us to go and look at the amalgamation documents. There is every justification for us to look at the amalgamation document. It expired in 2014. It expired in 2014. That still holds sway. And we need to continue to expose this to the entire world, like Simon Ekpa has said, and we must continue to push that, to expose this lie, this fraudulent nation that we call Nigeria. But on top of that, I need to give you a chronology, a brief chronology of why we are where we are. And until we understand this foundation, I'm going slightly different in my thinking tonight, but you will see it coming up in a couple of clicks. Let's have a look. 1 minute, please. Here we go. Now, you will see something come up. And again, respect to General Adeniyi for us. So now, you're going to see something. There we go. Now, beg your pardon. Let me just, it's going a bit too quick to where I didn't want it to go, but that's not a problem. I will show you. Okay, so, okay. Now, I'm just going to quickly do the same thing another place again. Those of you on YouTube, please, you will not be able to see my face, but you can hear my voice because I'm trying to get the system working. But rest assured, you're speaking to Citizen AY. So subscribe, please. I urge you to subscribe. We speak truth to power on this platform, and Oduduwa TV Radio is about enlightening our people also. Now, let's bring this thing up. Where's the PowerPoint? Hope you can see it. Where is it? Is your face? I hope you can see it. No. 1 second, please. Give me a minute. Oh no, I do beg your pardon. I don't seem to have access to that on this side. But we will see what I can do. Just give me a minute. We'll come back to it. Let me just come back here for a minute. No, not that one. There. Okay. So, but anyway, those of you on Oduduwa YouTube, Citizen AY YouTube, just bear with me. We'll get it done, but we will show this stuff. Those of you who are on Oduduwa TV Radio, you can see this information as I do it. So that's not a problem at all. Now, oops. I hope it's not gone. I certainly hope it's not gone because there's a lot of things that I'm trying to do in one go. And sometimes it can be a bit of a handful. So, Right, okay. Now, no, not that one. Sorry. Just bear with me. Bear with me. It's just time to try to get this right. We will get there. Right, okay, now. Okay, good. Now we're good to go. So I'm going to talk to you about Nigeria now. Let me see. I'll try one more thing. If I can try one more time with the people on YouTube, if it will work. If not, then I do apologize. Here we are. Good. We are on the same page. Fantastic. Fantastic. We're on the same page. We are on the same page. So yes, those of you on YouTube, you will be seeing exactly the same thing. Now, I'm going to go into the document itself. I'll just give me a minute because I want to talk to you about it. Now, listen to what I'm about to say. It's very important information. I don't know it all. Don't get me wrong. Mi ò mọ̀ tán o. Àmọ́ díẹ̀ tí a mọ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká fi làákàyè fúnra wa. Ká mọ̀ bí tá ti gbé wá. Again, like I said, the amalgamation is a valid document that we need to, not a valid, it's a valid argument we need to put forward. That amalgamation is a fraud. It expired 2014. 1914 was the enforced forced amalgamation by the British government. Lord Lugard was just a mouthpiece. Not even Lord. He's just a mouthpiece. Now, what I want us to focus on, I'm going to read to you something. You're going to see something here. Right. Sorry, Zamfara is not one. Beg your pardon. I need to check that. 1 second, please. Let me just confirm that to you. Zamfara is definitely not one. That is definitely 15 is the word I'm looking for. But I'll come back to you. Right. Okay. Now, what you see before you is the breakdown of the local government areas. And you will see something. This is very, very, very important. Ó ṣe pàtàkì. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ fetí sí tí mo sọ yìí o. Kó lè yé gbogbo wa o. Ẹ fetí sí o. Ẹ fetí sí o. Ẹ fetí sí o. Please lend me your ears. Lend me your ears. Lend me your ears. Because this information is vital. We need to share it with as many people as possible. Ẹ bá wa pín káàkiri káwọn èèyàn kí gbogbo àgbáyé gbọ́ eléyìí o. Kàn gbọ́. I've just done a little bit of a synopsis, and I'm trying to show what has really happened. And sometimes we underestimate what has been done to us. What has been done to us must be exposed. Those of you on YouTube, please just continue to watch. You can hear my voice. You are on Citizen AY. Those of you on Oduduwa TV Radio, Facebook, I appreciate you all. Now, what you see before you is the superimposed the list of 36 states. 36 states that gave birth to the local government areas. Now, I'm going to read you the list of the local government areas. And each of them I will read to you and give you, for each state, I will give you their local government areas. I am going somewhere with that. Listen to this. Sokoto has got 23. Zamfara has got 15. Kebbi has got 22. When I say 22, the numbers refers to the local government areas. And I will go into detail as to how it was created. And it is important we know this. Katsina, 34. Kano, listen to that. Kano, a whole Kano, 44. 44. 44. Listen to those words. Jigawa, 28. Yobe, 14. Borno, 27. Kaduna, 23. Bauchi, 23. Niger, 26. Adamawa, 21. Gombe, 12. Taraba, 16. Plateau, 17. I'll jump from there. I'll come back to Lagos later. Abuja, 6. Lagos, let me see. When I say Lagos, 20. Oyo, 33. Ogun, sorry about that. Ogun is actually 20. Sorry about that. Sometimes I just saw it. Ogun is 20. Ondo is, Oshun is 30. Ondo, 20. Ekiti, 16. Kwara, 16. Kogi, 20. Edo, 18. Delta, 25. Bayelsa, 8. Imo, 31. Abia, 17. Benue, 23. Cross River, 19. Oh, there's a few more I need to put on the list quickly as I'm talking to you. There's a few more I'll put on the list. Bear with me. I want to make sure I've got that right. So I've got Enugu. Sorry about that. I've been doing a lot of work earlier on, so forgive me if I didn't put it on, but I've got the numbers here. So rest assured, it's very important, and I'm going somewhere with this. I hope you're all following me. Are you all following me? Type 1. Let me know you're following me, please. Let me know you're following what you're seeing before your eyes. Enugu, 17. Ebonyi, 13. Right? Anambra, 21. 21. So I think I've got all 36 states there, if I'm correct. Somebody can point that out if I've missed something, but I think we've got all 36 states there. So now, those numbers, when you look at it, you think, okay, that's fine, no problem. Yeah, they created it. You would think it's fine. You know, yeah, it's. The question is this: how were those states? How did we get from the states we have before to 36 states? How? That's the question. How did we get to that? That's the question we should be asking. And we mustn't stop asking that question. All of us need to know how we got to that number. Was it done by our government, i.e., an elected government? Was this done by elected government that we, the people, elected? Were we part of the decision making when they were creating those states? Did each of us in those states, did we have a say in those places created? Did we have a say? These are questions we need to ask. Remember, I said to you, those numbers are important. Let me give you a bit more information now. Now, in 1996, you all remember that this man, he took over power by force, claiming something to do with electoral fraud and everything. He took power. They took over power. When the term came and Abiola won the elections, he wouldn't give it to him. In 1996, this man here, no, not that one, this one. Sorry, in 1987, beg your pardon, I'm going too far ahead. In 1987, General Babangida created 2 states. Akwa Ibom, which is what you see. Akwa Ibom has, let me see. Would I put it again? Yeah, Akwa Ibom. Is it Akwa Ibom? Oh, they've changed it now. They might have changed it. Akwa Ibom state and Katsina state. Now, then, on August, he created 9 more states in the same year. Sorry, in a few years later, in 1991, he created more states. Remember, he's a general. He's a general. The general said he did not believe the election was free and fair. That's why he interjected. Remember? But moving from that, he suddenly took over. He's creating states. Let's not forget, during the military era, they were oppressing the citizens. That's a fact. Anybody can doubt this. If you doubt it, let me know. Nobody can doubt that. They were oppressing the citizens. That's the plain fact. Now, I'm trying to give you as much info as I can. I hope what I'm saying is making sense. I hope what I'm saying is making sense to you. I hope what I'm saying, let me just try to make sure I'm with you. I hope what I'm saying to you is making a lot of sense. So you're typing 1, good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good. I'm grateful. Now, so going forward to what, as I'm saying before, so you can see now, in 1987, he created Akwa Ibom State and Katsina State. Now, when you look at down the top of it, you go, oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, okay, the state. Fine. Now, then in 1991, he created Abia State, Enugu, Delta, Jigawa, Kebbi, Osun, Kogi, Taraba, and Yobe. All of this was without the consent of us, the people. I want you all to remember that. All of this was without the consent of the people. And please, whilst I'm saying this, we have every valid reason to pursue the amalgamation to bring it down. That is, in fact, this gives us, what I'm explaining now, backs up our demand to exercise going our own separate way by the amalgamation, because this is full of fraud. This creation of states was by the military. The people had you can see the picture of the man that you're seeing. I don't know if you can see his picture. Oh, it's gone off, has it? Beg your pardon. What's happened? 1 second, please. Let me just check that. Oh, I thought I had him there. 1 second, please. Let me just check that. Maybe did he go? Okay, here we go. So, you can see that Babangida there. Can you see? Hang on. Maybe I'm just going a bit too far. So, you can see. Well, let me just bring it back again. You can see that Babangida there. Babangida. Can you see that? Now, what do I need to do to this? I need to make it bigger. Can I make it bigger? Yeah, I can. I'm trying to just get this working. Beg your pardon. Because it's taking a lot of space that I don't want it to take. And I want you to be able to see what we're doing. Beg your pardon, please. It's just proving to be very difficult to get the thing right. Okay, 1 second, please. Okay, now, I think you can see better there. Let me know if you can see that. I'm just trying to make sure you can see the picture of Babangida, because the picture is a very important thing. So, anyway, so he created, let's see, in 1997, he created 2 states, Akwa Ibom and Katsina. Katsina is in that area. Let's go back to the top of the page. And this is where you need to know what was happening. Now, in the 60s, from record that I've been able to work out, in the 60s, I believe that Kano and Lagos, Kano, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Let me see if I can zoom in. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit so you can see it. I believe that Kano, you see the map there? You see this drawn here? It looks like it was the size of the Kano at that time. You see, you can see the outline. You can see the outline of the old Kano. Kano, it covers, the old Kano covered the Katsina, Kano, Jigawa. That was the old Kano. But when they when they forcibly started cutting up this is where the Wuru started though. When they started chopping it up to take things from us. Listen to this. Watch this now. Watch you. You see Lagos. See Lagos there. Had 20 at the same time in 1960 with Kano. The whole of Kano, all of that was the whole of Kano. They had 20 local government area. Now, let's go and look at the numbers now. When they did what they did, when they put in, what did he put? He did, let's just remember what he did, because he created, let me see. Now, he created Katsina, and then he created Jigawa. Now, Jigawa, and then he created, Katsina and Jigawa. Thank you. In 1991. Now, let's go and look at it. Bear in mind, in 1960, Kano and Lagos were both 2020. Now, look at what has happened to Kano. Listen to this. For Kano, the old Kano split into three states. Those 3 states, they have over 100 local government areas. That means that it translates into seats. It can translate into seats for in decision making in each government area. And the more of that you have, the more power you have. This is the problem. This is the real problem. And now, listen to this. So, Kano. Remember the old Kano had just 20 local government area, local government areas. So you could only have 20. Now look at this. Now, Kano, Jigawa, Katsina. Kano now on his own suddenly becomes 44 local government areas. They've split into 44. Don't forget, this translates into seats. Then, Jigawa has 28. You see that? Now, Katsina has 34. Meanwhile, when you go and look at Lagos, how many does Lagos have? Still, Lagos has the 20 that was there all along. It hasn't changed. Are you all following me? Are you all following me? Are you all following what I'm saying? Are you seeing it? You can see. You can see the trickery. So from 20, let me do a quick maths with you guys. Let's do a quick maths here. Because I don't want this thing to just, you can't just take this. This is where the damage has been done. Amalgamation is something we need to work on. Thank you very much. Lagos is bigger, Nike Awoshika, than in terms of population. Lagos is bigger than the whole of Kano. I mean the whole of Kano, even before they split into 3. Thank you very much. That is the problem. Now, let me now go into, I want to just show you the difference now. So from the original, let me see if I can find this. Hope I can work it out. From the original 34, from the original 20 in the whole of Kano, in that whole big area that you see there, they've now jumped from 20 to, 1 second though, give me a minute, let me just make sure I get this right. I don't want to just say anything. I'm going to use a calculator to calculate it. So you can calculate it with me as well. So the old Kano had 20. The new Kano, the 3 states now that make up the old Kano now has how many? So let's look at this now. Kano 44, listen, plus Jigawa, is that correct? 28, plus Katsina 34. So that's 106. Let's take away 80. Let's take away 20 from 106. You have what? 86. But Lagos still has the same 20. Can you see the trickery? Can you see the trickery? There's more to come. Oh. There's more to come. There's more to come. Can you see the trick? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Lagos has more population than all of Katsina, Jigawa, and Kano combined. That's a fact. Everybody in this world knows it. But what they did, and this is by the military. This wasn't by any election, no. The same military that said they did not trust the elections, they imposed this on you. This man that you are watching imposed this on you. They didn't tell you. They imposed this on you. This is what they imposed on you. That is no lie. That is what you're seeing. Oh. There was no discussion. There was no discussion. No. So from 20 to how much did I say again? Because I don't want to. So yeah, let me just go back again. Let's just do that calculation to make sure you get what I'm saying. Because Lagos still remains 20. But the old Kano. Oh, hang on. Somebody's calling. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me, caller? Oh. Somebody just tried to call me. I'm going to try and... Okay, call back if you can. I'll just take that for a few minutes if I can. But it's just that... Hello? Hello, caller. Somebody's trying to call. Hello, caller. Can you hear me?
Caller.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Good evening, my brother.
Okay. Thanks for the good work.
Oh, thank you. Who's speaking?
I do only from Coventry. country.
Oh, thank you, my brother. Good evening, sir. Yes, I've just been doing some, I've been doing some digging because I want people to see. Go ahead.
I wanted to contribute to that digging. I wanted to contribute to it because I'm the one that gave you that information.
Of course you did. Yes, of course you did.
Let people understand again that the depth of problem we're having.
Yes.
Lagos State.
Yes.
Is making more than 100 times the money Kano is making.
Thank you.
Nigeria.
Thank you. That was another point I need to raise as well. Yes.
Yeah, Lagos is making more than 100 times the money Kano is making.
Exactly.
There is another statistics that somebody gave me.
Yeah.
Somebody said during the 8 years of Tinubu.
Yes.
Listen to this, and our viewers listening to it.
Yes, please. Go ahead. They're listening.
The total money that was made from WAF in 1 year.
Yes.
Was 1.3 trillion.
You see, in 1 year.
Now,
in 1 year.
In 1 year. And the total money given to Lagos from federal account.
Yes.
In 8 years.
Yes.
73 billion.
Yes. Yes.
5% of the total money they made from Lagos in 1 year.
Yes.
Is what they give us for 8 years.
Exactly. This is
just 5% of the money they made in 1 year.
Yes.
From WAF. That is the money they gave Lagos for 8 years. So I'm just trying to chip in this one.
Yes.
So people will know the level of what you're saying.
Yes. This is.
This is
listen. Complete 419. And
now, when you finish the analysis of Kano,
yes,
go to Sokoto.
I'm coming.
Same thing happened in Sokoto.
Definitely, I will give you the genesis of even how that was done. It was done in stages, and that is the cruel thing about this. This is the cruelty, and again, the military they have their hands all over this, all over it, all over it.
Thank you. I'm following.
Thank you.
The program. Thank
you very much, brother. Call again. Bye. So now, thank you very much. So look. You see, Baba, forget that one. I'm not interested. I'm going to block this one. If you keep talking nonsense here, please, I don't want any of this stuff or whatever it is that you're doing. I think I'm going to, Baba Edo, whatever you call yourself, don't be posting stuff. I need to block it, in fact. I'm not interested in that kind of discussion right now. We're looking to save our people. This is the kind of talk we don't bring that on here. In fact, I'm actually, I'm close to blocking you off right now. Just stop posting that thing, or I'll get somebody to delete the thing. You can't be doing that. I'm not happy with this at all. I'm not. You need to stop. We're not joking here. It's not a joke. What we're saying here, our lives are being ruined. How dare you come on here and put this on here? I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry about this. It's just I don't want any of this kind of stuff being shared. It's nonsense. I'm sorry about this. I do apologize. Right. Okay. So I'll compose myself again. So I'm going to hide that comment because I can't let it stand there. I can't. In fact, I'm going to hide it. And if it continues again, then I'll block him. I'll delete the whole thing and I'll block him. Now, what we are saying is this. Let me just go back again to make sure we, you saw that what he said about what we made in 1 year. They gave us 5% of it in 8 years. That's what my brother said. This is the injustice. So let's just go one more time for those who have missed it. Do the calculation yourself. The old Kano had 20 local government areas. That translated into seats. The new Kano, the old Kano now split into 3, has now Kano 44. Quite how they gave Kano 44 local government areas. I'm beyond words. Jigawa 28. Then finally 34 to Katsina. And everybody knows what Katsina is. Is that not Baba Buhari's? You see all that. You see the wuru. You see, look. This is daylight robbery. 106. 106. If my memory serves me right. This is sickening. This is sickening. My people, we need to wake up. Please remember, I am not saying that we ignore amalgamation, no. I am not saying we ignore amalgamation, no. I am saying that this is telling us why we must make sure that we jettison that Nigeria project forever. Because we are slaves in our own land. We are slaves in our own land. I'm not finished though, there's more coming. So let's go, like I said. So I'll just give you a quick rundown. It translates into what they've done. The 19 states in the north now, they have 414 local government areas. Those of us in the south, we have 355 local government areas. When you combine those of us in the south, Igbos and Yorubas, we can never match that 414. And here's the kicker. I will tell you when I get down, further down. You know, like I said, the military under Babangida, without talking to the citizens, they made these impoverishing changes that has had a disastrous consequences ever since. This is all military. Now, the other one I want you to look at is, so you saw that he did Kebbi, Jigawa, they put Taraba, and I've given you the names of those ones. But the other one that this, that my brother said, Adewale, that said, let's bring that. Let's just bring that in. Now, this, like I said, he created one. Babangida, the dictator, created Akwa Ibom and Katsina, 2. Then he created Abia, 3. Enugu, 4. Delta, 5. Jigawa, 6. Kebbi, 7. Oshun, 8. Kogi, 9. Taraba, 10. Yobe, 11. He created 11 states. Now, what authority did he have? Just a simple question. What authority did he have? Was he elected? Was he elected? This is a man that kicked out a man that was elected by all of us in that contraption. But yet he gave himself the power to create 11 states without so much as telling us. An edict, a decree. Can you see what is going on? Can you see what is going on? So that is one. Now, that is from one general creating 11 states with no kind of democracy whatsoever. That is why we cannot allow this to stand. These are the facts. The source of this is, you can go online, Google this. It's online. It's online. I didn't just come out and say, it's online. The breakdown of the state, everything is online. I've just brought it together to have a discussion with all of us. Now, let's go to the next discussion, to the next bit. Now, this is still what's happening. Now, the other bit of it, of course, Abacha. So because people are complaining so much about Babangida, so they put another face. You see? Listen to this now. In 1996, before he got killed, you see? Wahid Falani, no. Please listen to the whole thing first. Don't, Falami, please don't, Baba Obasanjo, just look at who created these things. It's not Obasanjo. Forget that. You have to look at who created this. 2 generals, dictators, created this. The second one, listen to this. In 1996, Sani Abacha created a number of new states. Ebonyi, Bayelsa, Zamfara, Gombe, Ekiti. You see? Now, let's go and look at that Zamfara. Let's go and look at that Zamfara a little bit. Now, you know that the other one created Kebbi, didn't he? Let me see. So to complete the job, you see, one of them started and the other one finished the job. You guys, you don't understand though. We don't understand. Let me see. Yes, hello, caller. Yes. Yeah, hello, caller. Yeah, good evening. Hello, hi. I'm good. Who's speaking?
Are you online, sir?
Yes, I'm online.
Okay, just because I was just looking at your program right now, so it's a good thing. But what happened? I'm just going to add that our leaders, we have leaders when Babangida was what they do.
Well, that time, as you all know, when Babangida was ruling, he ruled with an iron fist. If you spoke against them, your body, they never found your body. This happened to many of them. So I'm not saying it's correct. They should have spoken up even more, granted. But the fact is, these guys are the ones in power who imposed this on us without even so much as a democratic process. So
that's my argument. Shameful thing that we have some leaders in Europe.
Yeah.
Actually, if I come out of my house again, I was born in Kano. Kano.
Yes.
So coming to Europe.
Yes.
It was a shameful thing. I bleed in my heart.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean. Yeah.
That's how it's going on. I think the industry is all around the world now.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Yes, it is.
That's selfish to us. Everybody's themselves now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Particularly in Nigeria, just sad that kind of country that the Lord has making us. It's a blessing country.
Yes, we
our leaders are abusing us, and especially our own European leaders.
Yeah, yeah. So
they are really abusing us. Sad for our children.
It is. It is.
Younger boys. Yeah. Love them to know about that country. So the fear.
Yeah.
Years ago, about 18 years ago, I saw something like this.
Yeah.
I read some things, but I couldn't understand what it is. I used to cry every day when I first had my son.
Yeah.
Now obviously the light of what's going on in the world, and that is so sad.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is.
Continue to pray, and then the good ones. I know we all guilty somehow.
Yeah.
The Lord will help us.
Yeah. Thank you.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, my brother.
Thank you.
So I'm crying when I'm talking to you now. It's so sad.
I know. What's your first name, please, if you don't mind? What's your first name? If you don't mind. Huh? Simbiat. Okay. Okay. Nice. Oh, lovely name. Okay. Thank you very much, Simbiat. Okay, go on. Carry on.
And the Lord bless us and help us in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Thanks for calling. Bye. So, look, have you heard from somebody there who's just passionate about what's going on, and she's explaining how she feels about it. Now, she's right. Some of our leaders should have spoken up, and I know some did. Ken Sarawiwa, Ganifawemi, Lai Saiswelani, Fela. Everybody knows Fela. They spoke up. They put themselves on the line. But, these people, they impose themselves via military means. And like I've said to people, when you see military in Nigeria, it's not for respect, it's fear. The military in Nigeria, they operate on the fear basis. If you don't do what you're told, you get beaten or get killed. It's fear factor. Whereas in the US, it's different. In the US, there's pride in the military because the military will do everything to protect their own borders. Our own. Tell me one war that Nigeria has gone to fight, if they fought for any border outside of Nigeria. All the fight that the military has carried out, has always been on the people within Nigeria. Go and look at it. Just go and look at it. Everybody is afraid of the army. There is a fear. The military army in Nigeria is a fear machine. Simple. That's it. It's a fear machine. It is a fear machine. Exactly. They should go and face my brother. Yeah, they should face Boko Haram, but of course they won't face Boko Haram because they won't funding them. They're the ones. So, but my sister, thank you so much, Simbiat, my sister. I appreciate you, and we will talk some more. And always, we welcome people discussing. Let's just bring this up. So I'll just make sure I don't forget your number, and we can talk afterwards. But I want to just show you. So in 1987, before Abacha died, he created Akwa Ibom State 1, Katsina 2, and Abia 3, Enugu 4, Delta 5, Jigawa 6. Sorry. I'm reading the wrong one. I'm sorry. No. In 1996, I beg your pardon. I knew it was a bit rough. Before Abacha died, before he was, before they took him out, he created Ebonyi, Bayelsa, Zamfara, Gombe, and Ekiti. So Ebonyi, Bayelsa, Zamfara, Gombe, and Ekiti. So you can see that from where Babangida finished, guess what? Abacha and ultimately Abdul Salam Abubakar, they continued. So they carried out how many? Ebonyi, Bayelsa, Zamfara, Gombe, and Ekiti. 5 more states. Now, let's go and look again at that Zamfara and see what that meant. Now, go and look at Sokoto. Sokoto used to be one big place like this. That was the whole of Sokoto before. But suddenly, remember, let's just see what year he created. I don't want to make, 1987, he created Kebbi. Yeah, 1987. He created Babangida in 1987. He created, or 1990, either 87 or 91. Let me give you the exact date actually. So in 1991, 27 August 1991, he created Kebbi. So now the completion of it. Now let's go and look at what Sokoto has. And I believe Sokoto had low numbers. I can't remember what they had in the 60s. Maybe my brother might even call in and help me on that. Now let's go and look at what Sokoto, and I will give you why this is why we cannot let this lie. That's why we cannot let this lie down. That's why we cannot accept this. Now let's go and look at Sokoto. Now I believe the numbers in the olden days is probably around about the 20, maybe even 17. Who knows? I don't have the exact numbers for Sokoto as at the time. As at the time that back in the 60s. But what we do know is this: Sokoto now has 23. Yeah. So let's just add all that together. Let's just add it together. Let's have a look. 1 second, please. I'm just going to try and. So Sokoto had 20. Let's not forget, we are talking about the whole of Sokoto at that time had probably 17 or 20, something similar. I don't have the exact figures. If anybody does, type it up. Now, but the Sokoto we have now, Sokoto, after they cut the old Sokoto into 3, which is now Kebbi, Zamfara, and Sokoto. Sokoto now has, on its own, Sokoto has 23. Sorry about that. 23. Let's make sure I get this right. I'm trying to 23 plus. Sorry. Plus. Plus. Zamfara has 15 plus Kebbi, which has 22. So that's 60. So I am presuming that probably Sokoto was probably 15, 17, something like that. But even then, to suddenly go from that to 60, and it's both done by both military generals, Babangida and Abacha. Babangida and Abacha. Exactly. They were expecting thank you, Wahi Folami. Exactly. So these are what we are saying. The creation of those states was a fraud. They silenced us, and they are still oppressing us today. Now, those two, I want you to really understand this, and I want to understand how this impacts us on a daily basis. Now, anytime you want to have a vote done, this is where the numbers, the trickery and the fraud they did, this is where it has a devastating impact on us. We look closely at those numbers. Now, when they pushed all of this through with our Yadudu, it was pushed through. They didn't consult us again. Again, like I said, we weren't consulted about the constitution, just like we weren't consulted about the local government areas. But that the military, that they said they were protecting the citizens, and they were trying to protect, they don't believe in, they did not accept the election. But they stayed, after they took the elections, they stayed in there for year after year after year after year. So you start wondering, you start seeing that the idea was to actually take power. They were not interested in anything else. They only wanted power. Now, once they passed it, they said, oh, we'll do something whereby each state, the now redrawn state, will have 3 representatives in the Senate. And as everybody knows, the Senate is where you make the decisions. Now let's calculate now. When they did all of this rigmarole, they did it in all the states. When they did all of that, the upshot was The whole of the north. And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. I want you all to understand this. So they are considering Plateau to be north. And they've taken it as the north. They are considering Nasarawa to be north. And they have taken it to be north. They are considering Niger to be north. And they have taken it by imposition. So when you add all of that together, you get to the magic number 19. Now, when you have 19, now in the Senate, this is where we need to understand that unless we confront this, if we believe that any election coming 2023, that we will make a change, we are laughing. We are kidding ourselves. We are kidding ourselves. You hear me? We are kidding ourselves. Somebody's calling me now. Let me just take the call. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Yes, so evening, sir. Hello, Ekalembe. Hello? Hello? Hello, Ekale. Ekale, sir. Yeah, good evening. How are you?
Yeah, I have a very important question.
Yes, please. Right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Aren't we tired of talking?
We are tired of talking.
Excuse me, please. Our common enemy is taking action by the day, by the seconds, by the micro-minute.
Yeah.
And we keep talking.
I hear you.
Why?
I hear you.
Why?
I hear you.
Years ago, they brought your guest to the interview. I saw you at the background. Your guest is saying, now can't check what she goes in.
Oh, yeah, me. Oh, yeah, me. Of course. Yeah, of course. Of course. Oh, they go. Sherry. Oh, yeah, Kole. Sherry can say, and when you want, because I want you one more working. People don't understand what's being said. Well, some people don't know that because I hear you, sir, and honestly, my brother. Well, no, I'm not. Yeah, of course, you know. Yeah, I understand, but this is to just. Yes. Yes. Benny. Benny. Sherry, gbogbo ara ma lọ́wọ́ nu kini ẹ má jẹ́ ká ó yé mi tẹ́ ń sọ but Sherry. Sherry, please ó yé mi tẹ́ ń sọ gbogbo ara lọ́wọ́ nu kini and gbogbo ẹ jẹ́ ká gbìyànjú and I hear what you're saying but all of us have to work together. Let's not Sherry tábà ń tọkọra wa a kò máa fara wa sẹ́yìn ni. We have to work together and build this. However much things are gone bad. I understand. Yes. And this is what we are trying to do. By waking up people to realize what's been done to us, people can understand.
We are waking already.
No, not.
They are putting us back. We are waking already.
Yes. Yes. Benny, you're right. Yeah, Benny. Benny. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah. Okay. Ejo, what can you first name, Ejo? Can you first name? What's your first name, please? Okay. Now, what we will do is obviously, I would like to. We would have to have more discussions, my brother. And I appreciate what you're saying, and I appreciate your frankness because you're saying that from a place of pain, a place of hurt. And I do not for one second ignore what you're saying, but we need to still find a way to energize ourselves collectively to achieve this goal. And no. Yeah. No. I'm not. Benny. I understand you. Yes. Benny.
So once again, please, I'm begging you.
Yes. Yes.
I
Yes.
saw you at the background.
Yes. Benny.
wa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Orúkọ òdù lẹ́nu wa tó yẹn àmọ́ rí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So tí kò bá lè ṣígun yẹn kó gbóyè wálẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ sọ fún
Okay.
mi kan mú.
Sherry, no, Sherry, 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 ó yé mi tẹ́ ń sọ. Actually, no, Sherry, Sherry, ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, ó yé mi tẹ́ ń sọ, but lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, láti máa ṣe ní sùúrù díẹ̀, ó yé mi, máa pè yẹn, jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀, but ó yé mi, no, mo mí pé, no, wá ṣe máa ṣe tá à ń ṣe, but kàn lè, Sherry, àwọn gbogbo wa là ń gbìyànjú lórí kíní, pẹ̀lú àwọn tẹ́ dárúkọ yìí náà, gbogbo wa là ń gbìyànjú, ara ti ṣe kíní ìtọ́jú kan ṣẹ́gbọ́, but sùúrù ní kíní ìṣẹ́gbọ́, so, but I'm not saying, àsìkò ti yá láti ṣiṣẹ́, we all have to get up and stand, and that's why we're trying to wake people up now. But I appreciate your calling, and I've got your number here, and we will do some. I will make some calls. I'll make some calls. Yes. Yes.
Please, we are begging you.
Yes.
We are calling
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes, I hear what you're saying, but please just, yeah. I hear your what you're saying is coming from a place of pure frustration about what is going on, and I understand that. And I will do my level best to reach people, to reach out. I will do my level best.
Please, I'll be expecting your call.
Okay, Esheon. Right. Bye. So, wow, that is a difficult call. And you can all see that it's not about let's not go about one person here. It's not, it's not about one person. I understand the frustration and the anger, but we cannot, if we channel to one person, we are missing the boat. Look at what's happening here. Look at what is happening here. Like I said to you, look at what is happening on this page. Gano probably had barely. Okay. Yes, sir. Ekale. Endless, sir. We're live, sir. Ó ti lọ. Okay, quick padà wọlé. Maybe you call. He was trying to talk, but I think it just got dropped out. So what I'm saying is, I'm not for 1 second, Okay. My phone is going crazy right now. Hello, caller. Your name, please. Where are you calling from? Yes, sir.
Am I online?
Yes, you're online. You're live now.
Yeah, I called.
Yes, sorry.
The last caller.
Yes.
To be patient.
Yes.
People.
Yes.
But the most important thing is what you people are doing.
Yes.
Sensitizing people.
Yes.
If he thinks people are sensitized, let him go into the town and see that some people still don't understand what we're saying.
That's exactly it. Thank you very much.
Today, nobody can vote for referendum.
Yes.
We are more.
Yes.
Understand the kini.
Exactly.
So
Yes.
the greatest job
Everybody
bringing out their face and doing this thing.
Yeah.
In fact, you are doing a great job for Dua Nation.
And
may Almighty Allah, God, do a lot of job in your lives too. So please, everybody within the platform, let's just relax and let's get there first.
Yes.
This thing might need a lot of bloodshed.
Yes.
But we need to be prepared. We don't just bring our people for them to be massacred.
Benny.
Look at what happened during the NSAS protest.
Yes.
What were we able to do?
Yes, exactly.
Maximum, they will give them sanction.
Exactly.
For one sanction,
yes.
They will go to Saudi Arabia, they will go to Dubai.
Yes.
But what we want is, let us sensitize enough people.
Let
us get enough people. So that Tabati need funding. People know what we need funding for.
Exactly.
Tabati need people to volunteer. People know what they want to volunteer
for. Exactly.
So that when we start it, everybody is carried along.
Yes.
So
yes. Exactly. Okay. Yes, ẹjọ ǹjẹ́ mọ numbers àwọn ti Sokoto kó tó di pé wọ́n pín. Okay. Èmi gan wá tẹ́ bá ti rí ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ ṣe gbọ́. Ẹ ṣeun sir. Ẹ ṣeun. Bye. So we're still trying to get the numbers for Sokoto prior to the wuruwuru that the military. Remember, the military were the ones who have put over 11 to 15 states together on top of this, the military, up to this point. And they're the ones who have given, that is why you are seeing all of this. Now, going back to what I was saying to you, like I said, Sokoto, Kebbi, and Zamfara, 60. And we can make comparison. How many states in the South have got anything above 60? When you put them together. How many? It's all clever stuff. They've not even, somebody was talking about if Jebu State was going to be created. I'm just saying, oh gosh. Okay. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Mo ń gbọ́ yín sir. Ẹ wà live sir. Ẹ wà live báyìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sà.
Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò tó ń tẹnu mọ́ everywhere tó bá ti pè tó Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò tó ló fi jó sí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ sà.
Because bó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn nígbà tí wọ́n pè máa yẹn wá educate máa yẹn bó ti ń sàbẹ̀jì.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ sà.
And then àlàyé tó dẹ̀ ń ṣe ó gbogbo àwọn èèyàn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ sà.
Ara àwọn ọmọ máa yẹn nínú ọ̀sẹ̀ káàkiri àwọn máa yẹn ti bá àwọn ọmọ kéèké.
Bẹ́ẹ̀
Wọ́n tọ́jú.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
So wọ́n sanwó oṣù. Àmì ó yẹ kéèyàn máa ronú téèyàn bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà míì. Àwọn ọmọ kéèké ẹni tó ní àwọn ọmọ kéèké ọbẹ̀ tó kàn déédéé pa gàràgàrà kan lọ bú káwọn ọba Nàìjíríà burúkú yẹn kan lọ mú kan tì mọ́lé. Àti sóò ló fẹ́ mọ tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ńgbà tó bá wà nínú ẹ̀wọ̀n.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àyìn láti wà bẹ́ẹ̀ kí a pẹ̀lú
Bẹ́ẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀.
So bí màá yẹn ti Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò bó ti wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́ yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
Òun náà everybody la lè follow.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ọlọ́run máa ti jẹ́ ká gba.
Bẹ́ẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀.
Because wọ́n ní wàràwàrà ò mọ́ kan.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ká fi sùúrù ọlọ́run tá a bá ti ń ṣe olóòjọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
Bó ti ń bí màá yẹn bá orí heritage tó wá ní ọjọ́ òwe lọ́jọ́ yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
Just to explain everything ó dẹ̀ ṣàlàyé gbogbo ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
With a little education tó ní
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
láti gbà wálẹ̀ ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
So kò kí ṣe ìdíje man tó máa ń dédé wùwà gànàgànà tí wọ́n máa mú.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
Máa lọ sí mọ́lé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
I mean everybody mọ ìjọba burúkú.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
Burúkú tó wà ń bẹ̀ yín náà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
Tó bá wọ́n ń sọ lọ́wọ́ lọ́jọ́ ní bó ti wà yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
Tó bá lọ ìwà òjì ẹ̀ báyìí wọ́n lè jáde pé láti lọ sí mọ́lé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀.
So àmì nǹkan bá ti mọ́lé ní ìlú abúlé abẹ́ bí ẹnìkan ẹlòmíì ti Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò ní.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
So a ní láti wà very careful.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ọlọ́run á fún wa jù.
Àmì àṣẹ. Ẹ ṣeun.
Ìkọ́tẹ̀ ń ṣe gan-an àrílẹ̀ àbíṣe.
Ẹ ṣeun sà.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó máa yí àwọn èèyàn
Bẹ́ẹ̀ sà.
ẹ má tẹ̀lé gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ gànàgànà ẹlòmíì
Rárá.
ẹ gba nọ́mbà yẹn ẹ má gba nọ́mbà yẹn o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
tó bá tẹ̀lé tiẹ̀ ó máa bọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ lójú àní débi tá à ń dé o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ sà.
kọ́ ibi tá a fẹ́ dé àní débẹ̀ tá a bá bọ́ọ̀lù irú àwọn èèyàn báyìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ ṣeun.
irú wọn ni gbogbo àwọn ìjọba sọ pé ká máa lọ pa ọba tó máa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ sà.
criminal war.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ sà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sà.
so ọlọ́run á fún wa.
Ẹ ṣeun. Ẹ jọ kí ló kọ yín sà? Kí ló kọ yín sà? Àkọ́kọ́ sà.
Láti Amẹ́ríkà ló ń pè.
Ẹ ṣeun gan ni sà. Ẹ ṣeun adúpẹ́. Àti màá rí yín bá. Ẹ ṣeun. Ó dà sà. Ẹ ṣe bye. So thank you. That was a call there. Just all of us suggesting that we all remain calm. We can't get everything in one go. We shouldn't just blame people, and we shouldn't castigate one particular person. We are all in this struggle together, and that's what I try to do. Because if we blame anybody, we're not going to solve the problem. I'm not saying that that nobody's blameless, but the problems we face now is so enormous that we need to focus squarely on the problems and how we can make the awareness. This is what, at this point, I want you all. I want to make you all aware. We have there's GoFundMe that we have for constitutional awareness that we're still trying to do on Citizen AY, and we're trying to do something similar. If you can, in fact, we got GoFundMe for Dudua TV Radio. If you want to donate to the GoFundMe, donate, and we have a bank account there. You can donate to there, because what the funds we're trying to use is to raise this kind of awareness, leaflets like this, and also the Constitution, to make people aware of the fraud that is the Constitution, to make them aware of it, and even talk about amalgamation, all of this in our local languages, because it's important that we expose this fraud, because it is nothing short of fraud. This is a fraud of an unimaginable scale. And until we all call it out for what it is, we cannot make the changes. So I urge everybody who is upset with anybody in particular, that's not our focus right now. Our focus is how we will get about making our people realize the seriousness of the situation that we find ourselves. And that is the most overriding issue for me in all of this. So I wanted to, 1 second, please. Let me just, something has gone off here. What's happened? Let me just go back there. Okay, so I'm back. So what I wanted to say above all else is to, before I continue with this broadcasting now, let's exercise patience with each other. There's been a lot of fighting and disagreements between presenters and things, and I've deliberately kept out of that because if we start looking at what this one said, that said, we forget the main objective of why we are all clamoring for. That is for us to get Oduduwa Nation, get Biafra Nation, get away from this enslavement. Because from what I'm sure you'd have seen now by this expose that I'm bringing to you tonight, I might not be new to some, but many are not aware of it. People don't understand that the people that you see walking hand in hand, they transferred the misery from one general to the next to make sure on their people. That's why they walk. Look at them. They're holding hands. They're walking in step. They are walking in step together. And they put misery on all of us. Those two men, dictators, Babangida and Abacha. You know? So this, thank you very much. We will continue, Sheyi Morin. Thank you. So, you know, yeah, the way out is awareness. Dokas Kasim. The way out is awareness, man. Their way out, without making our people aware, they cannot make the changes. They cannot make the changes. They cannot take action that they need to take. When you now understand that Lagos, the whole of Lagos, where it is one of the most populous capital states, not one of, it is the most populous state in the whole of Nigeria, is only getting 20 local government, and yet Kano and Kanos and whatever those other names. Let me even just go back and get that, because it's just so, I have words fail me. Kano, Katsina, and Jigawa has got 106 or 120, I don't know, local government areas, which translates into votes, which affects the lives of us. The less votes you have, the more you are able to control what is going on. The more you are able to the more you're, the less the funds that will come to your area. This has direct negative impact on the lives of millions. And this is why we need to explain this. This is not about trying to be. I'm not about. This goes beyond trying to even talk about the individual. It is their actions. The result of their actions is what we are trying to explain to people, to make people wake up, because our people are asleep. We are busy praying when these people are taking action, illegal action, and I'm giving us real clear justifications as to why we need to bring down this fraudulent constitution, the fraudulent local government authorities. That is the biggest area that is hurting us till today, each and every one of us. And it is the longer we leave it in place, the longer the suffering and the pain of the people and the misery will go on. Look at the military. The military is killing us in our own land. I've said it. I'm yet to find. They said they went to stop wars in Sierra Leone and Liberia. We are now hearing that what they were doing, that was all a charade. They were there to go and get gold. They were there to go and they didn't want to end it. They weren't interested. That was a cover. Oh, we're going to go and end the war. It was a cover for them. Some of them might have done it, but the generals is coming out now. Some of them, they were going there to get gold as well, to bring it back. So I still ask again. Look at our army. All of the weapons that they buy ends up being turned on us, the citizens. It's facing, look at the NSAS. The military shot the citizens. What more evidence do you need? What more evidence do you need of what I'm saying? If you did doubt me, you know? So, If you believe that, Ogini, well, we cannot believe that, you know. So I know. You see, my brother, tonight I had to do a double broadcast between Oduduwa and Biafra, and I wanted to do that. And I said today, mo gbìyànjú mo ní màmá sọ ní Yorùbá ní òyìnbó torí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí ó nípọn gan gbogbo wa dẹ̀ ló kàn. Ó kọ àwọn Ìgbò ó kọ àwa Yorùbá torí ẹ̀ mo ṣe sọ kínní ẹ má bínú ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má fún mi ní sùúrù díẹ̀ ní bínú sí mi ní a máa tún tàbá lẹ́yìn eléyìí a tún padà tún máa sọ èdè wa just explain to those who are coming on Oduduwa TV, we normally speak Yoruba, so people are asking we should be speaking in Yoruba, and I understand that, but this problem is bigger than just Oduduwa people alone. It affects Biafrans, it affects many of us, and this is information that we should all have, so at least share it. Now, what I wanted to do, you can see they are walking step hand in hand. Where Babangida finished, left off, Abacha carried on. And when Abacha was put out of the way, Abdul Salam made sure that whatever Abacha put in place can continue. So this is a military. Look, we need to be very, very clear. When you're talking about Nigeria, the military are the ones in control. We have to be very clear about that. And they're still in control now. Like I keep saying it. They put the car keys. The generals many of them have put the car keys away. And they put the men in the shadows behind. Like I tell you, the Nigerian government, the Nigerian army, they put the fear of the army in the people. They are ruling us by fear. You know, they are ruling us by fear. And that is not governance. When you are ruling people by fear, that is not governance. That is dictatorship. That is oppression. That is enslavement. It is not governance. It is not governance. What has been done to us here? Let me explain further now. Now, what I want to explain to people here, if you can, let me see if I can explain this to you. Now, if you look closely at the numbers, where those numbers, you see when you see the number 20, 30, 40, 44, you think, oh, it doesn't matter. Let me just do a bit of calculation to you. You see, when they did this thing now, they said, oh, once they passed the constitution that Awal Yadudu with Abdul Salam after Abacha died, they did not, and by the way, they adopted. That constitution was adopted. There was no referendum. I'm going to state that clearly, and I state it confidently. Bring anybody around the world. Let them go and give us an evidence of where the people voted for that referendum, that constitution. They can never find it. And you will hear Awal Yadudu. He said it. They adopted. So 200 million or 180 million people at that time adopted a constitution. How do you do that? Is that democratic? Is that democratic? That's the question I'm asking. And the thing to bear in mind is this constitution that they put around our neck, the noose around our neck, was something whereby they attached the work of the military under it. So we didn't see it. They passed it through. Many people didn't know this. This is why we're explaining this. Exactly. Made in Median. Exactly. 2 sponsored wars. Exactly. Followed by Lagos and Enugu. Thank you very much, Daniel Agumbiadi. So now, yeah, of course, Ibadan is big as well. They need to be, look, we need to base this on the population numbers. Pure and simple. They know that, but they don't want it to happen. Because if they base it on population numbers, we would have far more seats, and they don't want that. But we are even asking for fairness. This is something that people should, this is why we're done talking. We need to go our own way. Now, let me explain to you how those numbers that you see, 28 seats, when you see Kano 44, Katsina 34, here is how it becomes very, very, it destroys our lives in the South. Here's how. Now, you remember I was telling you that when you combine the number of the local government areas in the North together, what they call the North, if you combine the ones in the South together, we will never match it. Now, there is the real kicker. Now, they did something. They said, okay, in the Senate, every state will have I think it's 3 senators. Every state. And then they said the Federal Capital Territory will have 1. Now let's calculate that. Let's calculate. Bear in mind that the North have put, and remember I said to you, Borno, Niger, they consider it the North, which is a joke. It isn't. But that's what they've done, and they are enforcing it, again, by military means. Now, let's look at this. So let's agree with their figure for 1 minute. This is why we cannot be silent on this. Let's agree with the figure for people. Some people might know this, but I'm just explaining it. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. So now, the assumption is 19 states for the North, based on their wuru calculations. Let's go with that. So 19 times 3 local government, 3 senators is 57. It's 57. So they have 57 senators. Now let's calculate the ones in the South. Because they've given themselves 19 states, we are left with what? 17 states. Let's count 17 by, look at it. So I don't know if I hope you can see it. So that's 57 states. When you do 19 times 3, because they said it's 3 senators per state. So you get 57. Plus, let's not forget, plus the one of the what do you call it? They'll come back to me. Of the Abuja. So that's 58. I think that's, if I'm correct. Something like that. Now, let's go and look at 17 times 3. That's 51. So, the combined states of the Southwest and the Southeast, you can only have 51 senators. Whereas they have 58 senators. So when you want to pass anything, if you want to make any changes, fundamental changes, it will never happen because 57 will always trump 51. There are more. That is where being silent on this injustice that the military, these two men working hand in hand, the damage they have done to all of us is affecting all of us till today. The damage they did. And don't take my word for it. You can go and look. This is in Wikipedia. This is in Google. Google is your friend. But I'm just bringing it to our attention. Because when you say, some people go, it's there. 1987, he created Akwa Ibom. This is the Babangida and Katsina. He can't deny it. He can't deny it. This is evidence. He cannot. This is not something he can deny. It's not. This is indisputable. They created it, and then he created 11 states there, and then his other friend, tag team. They were doing tag team on us. We've heard them a little bit. No, we've not heard them enough. I better continue. So Abacha comes with his own. Let's not forget Zamfara. So they made all of this. Look, they loaded themselves with local government areas because they wanted to give themselves more seats. And with those seats, we have, however way we do it, we cannot make any change we want to make to that constitution with the numbers as they are. And knowing fully well that it is unjust, it is a fraud, we shouldn't accept it. We must not. For the coming generation, we cannot accept this. Prayer will not do it all. This is a numbers game. That's what they've done. They've loaded themselves with the seats they need to control and to continue to dominate us unless we speak up now. There must be no 2023 elections. There must be no we cannot let it happen. Because if it happens, what that means is that this will continue forever. They will just hand over from the one generation to the next, and they will keep the same seat. They will keep the same. That is why Awa Yadudu is saying, that is the election, something we all adopt. We didn't adopt. I did not adopt it. My Southerners did not adopt it. It was imposed. I'm yet to see any referendum on the 1999 Constitution. And I'm yet to see a referendum on the local government areas created. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm yet to see it. I'm yet to see it. So that, my brother Owasheyi, Babatunde Oluwashanu, what we are saying here, trust me, is the best way to get this Oduduwa nation that we're after. And believe you me, I am for it. I still got these flags for sale. People are not getting it as much. I mean, people are not buying it. It's still here. I have a whole ton. If you want the flag, you can have this. This is for, we're selling it for, if you can get it for £8.30, something like that. Please, So what I'm saying to you all is this. To get Oduduwa nation, we need to have a referendum inserted in whatever is being redrawn right now. We need to go and make sure with immediate opportunity, as soon as possible, there is a clause for referendum in whatever is being redrawn. That constitution is a fraud. And of course, I've told you all about the exclusive list. I've been talking ceaseless, and I will continue about the exclusive list. In fact, I will urge you all, for those of you that have not downloaded the exclusive list, please go to www.citizenay.org and you will see the exclusive list on page 75 of that fraudulent constitution. Page 75. The exclusive list is all there for you to see. Go down to www.citizenay.org. Download the constitution. Go to page 75. You will see the exclusive list and you will see the amount of power that has been concentrated in federal hands, and that is affecting us. So they've got us in three ways. The three ways are: one, the local government area; number two, the fraudulent constitution; number three, within that constitution, they have the fraudulent list that they can do as they please. They've even got themselves immunity. So I'm here to explain all of that. I hope that makes sense to you. I hope more money as well. Yes. So look, so these are the things that I wanted to come and show you. These guys, like I said, that's the real kicker, So we cannot allow the local government areas to stand with those numbers, because if we do, then we are saying yes to injustice. If we do. Those of you on Oduduwa, on Citizen AY on YouTube, please continue to subscribe. At this point, I will urge you all to please subscribe to us on Oduduwa TV Radio on YouTube and Citizen AY on YouTube. We need to get to, on both platforms, we need to get to 1,000 each, because it will open up some features that we can do things and we can broadcast directly from there, and of course share it cross platform. Because what is happening is sometimes Facebook, they will block what we're doing on Facebook, and it will slow what we're trying to do. Certainly we've been experiencing a lot of that via Citizen AY, and that's why it's good to have a lot more media options open to us to be able to get this very important information out to you all, so that we know, people know these things. These people are aware of it, So okay. Olani Yewale. Gbogbo wa náà gbogbo wa la ní ẹ má jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ síra wa bákan, ó yé mi tẹ́ ń sọ. Gbogbo ẹ jẹ́ ká kọjú sọ̀rọ̀ pé bá ṣe fẹ́ máa gbòmìnira yìí. We should just focus on making sure that we get everything. We need to look at every possible means to achieve our Oduduwa nation. Listen to my words slowly. Every possible means must be explored for us to achieve Oduduwa nation and Biafra. Every possible means. I'm not ruling anything out, within reason. You know what I'm saying? And this is just one arm. I'm not saying this is the only thing we need to look at. I'm not going to say more than that. I'm just saying that for us to bring people along with us on this journey, they need to know these facts. And until we keep exposing these facts, yeah, exactly, they created them unjustly. That's the point. That's the exact point. And the thing is, with the amalgamation, the thing with the amalgamation, it has expired. And we know it's expired. But because of the force that the military have used to impose this constitution, we have to make sure the people are aware of this. Because when they are aware of the injustice, they won't settle for it. That is why we need to go. We are going on a massive drive to raise the awareness level about the fraudulent constitution, the fraudulent local government authorities. Please share this message. Make sure you get this message to as many people as possible. It's very important because the message is this. We have been the way forward, to share this information, raise the level of awareness in our people. We're doing some drive at the minute whereby we're trying to tell people about the fraudulent constitution. We also want to include in it this kind of work that I've just done in terms of the local government areas. So people understand when they hear local government area, it wasn't something that was democratically created. This was an imposition by the military yet again. Just like they imposed the same fraudulent constitution, this was an imposition. And these are things that we need to make our people aware of. People, when people have information, they're able to make informed decisions. And that's what we are looking at. So I want to just quickly make sure that we continue in this vein of making people aware of the fraud that we call Nigeria. We mustn't relent. It is a fraud. And I'm not, some people may believe in it, and that's up to them. But for me, I cannot believe in something that these men that you're looking at in the picture, I cannot support what these men have done to my people, to our generation, to our nation. You know, the kicker of all of this is as we speak, people in Niger, in Chad, in Togo, in Benin are enjoying 24/7 electricity that is denied us, the citizens. The reason why they can do that is because they got the power. They have put the power in their hands forever. And until we speak up and make our people aware and people stand up against it collectively, nothing will change. Like I said, I believe in Oduduwa. But I'm saying to those who are still believing in one Nigeria, this is the step we cannot go for. No 2023 elections must happen, because if it happens on the basis of this fraudulent constitution and this local government authority, nothing will change. That's what I wanted to stay today. I hope that makes sense to you all. I hope what I've said is of use to you. Okay. To subscribe to, account number. Okay, let me send you, I'll give you the account number, the YouTube thing. Let me just get that to you. 1 second. Where is it now? 1 second. I'll try and get that to you. You're talking about the YouTube. I'll send the two links together for the YouTube, so people can subscribe to us on YouTube and you know, for Dua TV Radio and Citizen AY. If you can do it at the same time, that'd be great, because we need to share information. We have to keep giving people all this important information to be able to make informed decisions, to make the changes they need. You see, it's not about getting people to sort of it's not about helping people. It's great that we help people, and and we provide funds, and we got that. It's great, but the fact is we have the funds in our land. We have those funds. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. We have the funds in our land, and it is such a shame that those in government see it fit that they will deny us that ability to be able to help. Those of you who want to, please just click on that to subscribe to. Click on those things to subscribe to either to both Citizen AY on the Dua TV Radio, please. Good evening, Nekale. Hello. Oh gosh. Hello. I'm going, sir.
Yeah, Sherry, before more appreciate knowledge, then pour out
Ben, sir.
But before 99 Constitution, our more Yoruba at Waluqueru.
Benny, I know. Benny, sir.
At Waluqueru 99 Constitution at Waluqueru. I think I look Pali.
Benny.
There are people, I tell people, Kani Ibo ni walawa. Ibo Chile Jokurujo Elua. Kani Naja Deta ni walawa. What Chile Jokurujo Elua. But I want people who just common enemy.
Benny.
Lord
about one so. Lord about one so. This is not for them. This is to wake our people up.
At the end of the day,
Benny.
At the end of the day, I'm going to close the referendum.
Benny.
I want people ye.
Oh no ni.
So anything.
Oh yeah me ten so. Oh yeah me. Àmọ́ eléyìí ni kọ́kọ́ la máa ṣe sa eléyìí ni kọ́kọ́ la máa ṣe lè fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀. Àmọ́
pound for pound ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lẹ́yìn.
Ó yé mi, ó náà ni. Àjọ ń sọ kankan náà ni sà. Àmọ́ àwọn kan sì ń sọ fún wa pé àwọn onígbàgbọ́ nú ẹ̀ ni láti lajú wọn láwọn onígbàgbọ́ nú wọn dẹ̀ ń bá wa sọ gan pàápàá. Wọ́n ń sọ kárakára pé kò sí ni. So bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Because like I said earlier, our grandfather mi, àwọn parents daddy mi.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kàní sùúrù.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ṣe nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ẹ má ṣe mi gbọ́ ta ẹ̀jẹ̀ má bínú o ọ̀rọ̀ sùúrù kún pé pọ́n máa ṣe wá lọ́sẹ̀ ìpàkọ́ là ń sọ wọ́n sìn láàrin ara wa ká ní sùúrù fúnra wa àmọ́ ká wá kọjú ìjà sí ibi tó yẹ ká kọjú ìjà sí òun lèmi ń sọ sọ̀rọ̀ mi yẹ yín àmọ́ láàrin wa ká ní kọ́rọ̀ wa wọ̀ ká lè torí náà tọ́rọ̀ wọ̀ bá wọ̀ àti kọjú ìjà sí àwọn tó yẹ ká kọjú ìjà sí ó máa ṣòro ìyẹn lèmi ń sọ sọ̀rọ̀ mi yẹ yín sà.
One other thing.
Yes.
Ó ti di jẹta sìn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kì lọ́dọ̀ yín jẹta.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ọ̀dọ̀ àmì àná.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àná ìtòsùn. Petition kan la gbọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ìgbà tí máa jí láàárọ̀ petition ti ń di mẹ́ta.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Ó yé mi.
Kí ló dé?
Ó yé mi. Ṣẹ́rí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ẹ ṣáà ẹ wò gbogbo tí gbogbo a máa ṣe a lè ráwọn èèyàn dúró nítorí wọn máa ṣe ó yé mi tẹ̀ ń sọ but at the same time àwọn èèyàn wa. Kílẹ̀ rí?
Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
Mo ń gbọ́ yín.
Declaration of Independence l'Amẹ́ríkà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àwọn èèyàn 5.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Lọ ṣe ara wọn jọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Wọ́n decide pé àwọn fẹ́ kọ Declaration of Independence.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Commission ẹnìkan
lára
5 yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹnìkan tí ó ló kọ Declaration of Independence.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
The only thing àwọn tó dé kàn mẹ́rin tó kù ṣe ni pípa tó kọ́ tán.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Wọ́n kọ́ dẹ̀ ṣe little adjustment.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
As big as they were then, just one article. Lọ́lọ́ láti gba lọ́wọ́ Britain.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àti ní copy. Copy and paste rẹ̀ káṣí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. But èmi fẹ́ kẹ́ nígbà pọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ ìkíni sọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu lásán la fi ń sọ eléyìí ara ṣẹ́ tá à ń ṣe ni àmọ́ bá ṣe sọ a lè fi. Ó yé mi tẹ́ ń sọ.
Eléyìí bá ṣe ń bá lọ yìí because ibo la fẹ́ ka yà sí petition mẹ́ta ibo la máa yà sí.
Èmi á ní pé gbogbo nígbà tó wà ń bẹ ẹ yẹ ká kọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ ká máa ṣe lọ.
Ráyè gbogbo yẹn ṣé àwọn tó wà Nàìjíríà tí wọ́n ní dátà lọ́ máa ṣe tán lọ́ máa ṣí mẹ́ta pọ̀.
No, ó yé mi tẹ́ ń sọ but tẹ́rí.
Ẹ jẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ kan jáde fún wa
ẹ wò a máa sọ̀rọ̀ mo ní máa pa àwọn kan máa tún yẹ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wò so ká wo nǹkan tá a lè ṣe torí.
Yorùbá sọ wípé ọkọ ṣoṣo kinní kan ó sàn ju ẹgbẹgbà ọ̀bù ọmọ lọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ jẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ kan jáde fún wa ká tọwọ́ bọ̀.
Okay, all right. Wọ́n gbọ́ yín sir. Petition, okay. Ẹ ṣeun. Àmì àṣẹ, ẹ ṣeun sir. Ẹ ṣeun gan-an, ẹ kú dìde. Ẹ ṣeun. So, yeah, I mean, there are valid points that has been raised. He's talking about the petition that there's quite a lot of petitions going out, 3 petitions now. In my own view is sign it if you can. Wherever you can, sign it because they will all matter. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. So, but what I will just say is you've seen the picture there. And I just want you all to just remember, this is the most damaging thing that could have happened to us. We might not know it. Let me just see if I can move in. This is the most damaging thing that is done to us. You see those local government areas that they created, the North, and what they call North, Niger. I mean, really, the name they call it is not really North. It isn't. If you look at it, Nasarawa is not really North. I mean, you're far down. Taraba is not really North. But it's a way of claiming a land, and these are things that are. We need to revisit these things. Benue. I mean, that's not enough. I mean, just looking at it alone. I mean, I'm just you just have to just look at these things, and we need to make people aware. You have to look at this thing. So, Benny, we're talking about, being, with ourselves, but focused on the people, the main enemy, rather than trying to, fight ourselves, is what I'm saying. But anyway, so listen, I hope you found this beneficial. If you have, if you found it beneficial, please do share. Those of you on Oduduwa TV on Citizen AY that's watched this, I'm sorry I've not been able to get my picture on there myself, my video, but you've seen the broadcast, you've been able to follow it, and we've got to give you as much information as we're going along. And like I said, we still remain committed and we support General Adeniyi 1000%. Salute, sir. So, Yomi, oh, I can't say no to Yomi. Hey, Yomi Bawoni. You're still awake. Yomi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Understanding to the background, so many problems.
Yes. Yes.
Location 419.
Location 419 is a fraud, though. Big time fraud. Yes.
Sherry, anything get anything confused.
Yes.
Very breakdown to Citizen. I've been on the show at least, that's over 1.5.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Yomi.
And I've been listening carefully to all the details.
Yeah. Yes.
That's the question.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
They've been snapped to the.
Yes. Snap.
I've been snapped to the.
Totally.
In that one, you're let's understand
Benny. Absolutely.
Constitution to be done.
Yes.
A lot of àwọn èèyàn gbọ́ bàbá wa Ọ̀túnba tó kù láti Atlanta tán lẹ́ẹ̀kan.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Bí ṣe sọ ní àárọ̀ yìí, ṣẹ́rí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ petition mẹ́ta, petition mẹ́rin yẹn, ẹ má jẹ́ ká worry too much on that.
Exactly, that's what I keep saying. Just
ṣẹ́rí for every petition tó bá jẹ́ mẹ́rin, tó bá ṣe ń pé 100,000, wọ́n máa debate ẹ̀ náà ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
The more tó bá dẹ̀ ṣe ń debate ẹ̀, ó lọ sí international news ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Torí pé kò ní jẹ́ local news.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So tí petition bá pé mẹ́rin níta, so important ni pé káwọn èèyàn sign ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kà ní numbers yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àìtí ní àti mẹ́rin àtẹyọkan.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àìtí ní numbers.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Then àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ máa point finger pé kan ní petition yẹn láti pọ̀ sí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àwọn àtàjẹ́ Yorùbá gan níta àti 100,000 lọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kí ló dé tẹ̀ fún wa ní petition yẹn in the first place?
Exactly.
So tàbá wa ní petition mẹ́rin. Tí àwọn èèyàn bá ti lè sign mẹ́rin yẹn.
Yes.
Ó ti di ìjókòó ní House of Parliament.
Yes.
Kí ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀?
Yes.
Àwọn òfin mọ̀ bóyá èèyàn kan ló kọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Èèyàn méjì ló jọ kọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kọ̀ọ̀kan náà lẹ́jọ́ ń kọ́ ìyẹn ọ̀kan wọn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So ṣé kò wá tẹ́ wa lọ́rùn? Jùkọ́ kódà ó jẹ́ kí petition máa sùn ní.
Kó máa sùn ní. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Every week ló jẹ́ ká máa rí 100,000.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kọ́ máa jókòó lé lórí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Nígbà táwọn kan bá ń jókòó lé lórí títí. A sọ àwọn parliament gan ó yẹ wá máa lọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ìyẹn kan bẹ́ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Then lórí constitution tẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. Ìṣe máa ń sọ lórí ètò. Kálukú iṣẹ́ tá a máa ṣe ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
Ẹni bá lọ gbọ́ Ṣàtọ́lá ní alẹ́ àná.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ìdálẹ́ àná nísìn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ̀rí àǹkó bí tóun ti mọ́rọ̀ bọ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ibi táyì ti mọ́rọ̀ bọ̀ náà nísìn. Ibi kan náà ni gbogbo àṣì máa láǹdì sí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
Lóòótọ́ èèyàn méjì lè gba ìjọba fún yàn bẹ́ẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà. Èèyàn 5 lè gbà. Àmọ́ ibi táwa ti ń bọ̀ àwọn tó wà nílé tó ṣe ń pariwo 2023 ó jẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kó kọ́kọ́ yé wọn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àwọn àkọ́ ti jókòó pé lórí pé ká break up ni ìwé èmi nísìn a máa jà ní.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ìyẹn ló dúró lé lórí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Torí pé tá a bá jà àná kúrò ní.
Ẹ̀hẹ́n.
Máa wá jà náà ó jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn wá gbàgbọ́ yé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀n òun náà ni.
Torí pé nígbà tẹ́mi bá jókòó lórí iṣẹ́ òtẹ̀mí tó ní àfẹ́jà ni nígbà tó bá ń gbé lè pé constitution rẹ̀ fraud ni ara wa ta wọ́n.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Wọ́n mọ̀ pé ó ṣeé ṣe pé ká jà.
Bàbá
wa lè wá sọ pé àníjà ìyẹn bàbá wa dé Akíntóyè. Another angle kan nìyẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
A máa kúrò nínú ìlú oríṣiríṣi ṣẹ́rí èmi ti sọ. Nàìjíríà elephant ńlá ni a máa tọ̀bẹ̀ bọ̀ ní different places.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
Kò gbére mọ́ láyé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
A máa tọ̀bẹ̀ bọ̀ ní different places. Nítorí pé ẹ̀mí tó wà lára ẹ̀ aláti pa pátápátá. Ẹ̀mí yẹn kan sí nísìn ní constitution táwọn kan ṣe ń depend lé lórí which is 419.
Àwọn náà ni o.
Ẹ̀mí kan ni pé a máa lọ láti ìjà. Ẹ̀mí kejì ni pé a máa jà ká tó kúrò. Ẹ̀mí kẹta ni pé diplomacy la máa lò pẹ̀lú different organizations. Ṣé rí ẹ̀mí tí ó wà lára Nàìjíríà táwọn aláyé tó ti ń lò.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Game táwọn ti ń gbá tipẹ́ ni.
Tipẹ́.
Àwọn àṣẹ fi bá nísìn. Àwọn àṣẹ wake up ẹ̀mí yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ó dẹ̀ máa wá difficult ká tó lè pa ẹ̀mí yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ó máa difficult gan. But ìdí tó ṣe máa difficult ni pé ọ̀nà oríṣiríṣi làwọn ti fi implement ẹ̀mí Nàìjíríà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àwọn tí ń breed sínú Nàìjíríà for a very long time.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àwa wá fẹ́ yọ afẹ́fẹ́ inú ẹ̀ àfẹ́ yọ kúrò sí kó bá flatten.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tẹ bá ń fún balloon.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tẹ bá ń fún tó bá yá ó máa bẹ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So àwọn ò fẹ́ jẹ́ kó bẹ́.
Àwọn ò fẹ́
jẹ́ kó bẹ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Òdodo ọ̀rọ̀.
Olúkálukú dẹ̀ ló dẹ̀ máa need the resources.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ní different place tó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. Ṣé nísìnyí tó bá fẹ́ translate constitution yẹn padà sí Yorùbá ṣé kò ní involve owó.
Òun náà ni ara nǹkan tí mo sọ ni pé a máa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ àti sọ.
So ó ti di pé kí ṣe rí àwọn tó wà nílé abániyẹn wọn ní internet wọn ní this wọn ní that gbogbo tí citizen wà ń sọ nísìn constitution ní tó bá sọ di Yorùbá táwọn tó bá kà ní Yorùbá á yé wọn dáadáa wá lè padà lẹ́yìn àwọn jagorojẹra àdẹ ní time.
Àlàyé o.
ṣé gbogbo ìjà tá à ń jà between àfi kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà náà gbogbo ẹ̀ náà is less than 2 years from now.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
And we have to bẹ́ẹ̀ bí bàbá a máa láti tọ̀bẹ̀ bọ́ lára ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ọ̀bẹ yẹn máa wá from different places.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
And ibi ṣe máa ń sọ ní gbogbo gbà we then absolute focus.
Focused. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Absolutely focused. Very
absolute
totally.
Focus.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Nítorí pé àwọn Babangida nísìnyí ó jókòó sínú hilltop ẹ̀.
Òun náà ni.
Òun náà máa rẹ́rìn nítorí pé òun mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ táwọn ti ṣe generation kan máa take it up.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
But àwa láti paná. Aláti paná ẹ̀ pátápátá.
Ìyà yìí ti pọ̀ jù. Ó ti pọ̀ jù.
Nígbà Abacha ṣe kú nísìn. Ó sì bìlí pé lọ́rùn pé generation tiẹ̀ ṣì máa rúùlù wa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Aláti paná ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
And it needs a lot of awareness. Tàbí lẹ́yìn fi pé àwọn èèyàn wá nílé wọ́n ti mọ gbogbo tá à ń sọ irọ́ là ń pa o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Wọ́n mọ̀.
Wọ́n mọ̀ pápá. Nítorí ẹni tẹ́bí ń pa ni wọ́n. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ máa ń sọ lóòótọ́. Wọ́n create 2 million NGO sílẹ̀ Yorùbá nìkan kò lè solve problem yẹn.
Kò lè aláìláì. Of course.
The money is there.
It's there. Owó yẹn wà ń bẹ̀. Èwo ni ká máa ní pé kí àwọn kan máa wá owó yẹn ọ̀dẹ̀ ń gbà lọ́wọ́ wa.
Kí la wá tó wá ń ṣe wàhálà?
Yes. This is what. Thank you.
Nínú wàhálà bá wá ń ṣe níta àtúnṣe wà ń send owó sínú ilé.
Oh man.
Àná lánàá a sì send owó síyàn tó wà ní Ìgàndọ̀ General Hospital. Ṣọ́jọ́ kíyàn máa send owó sí jẹ́. Ṣé wọ́n já látijọ́ táwa ti tèmi ti dúró lé kíyàn send owó sí mi pé láti lè lọ sí hospital nílùú. Ìyàn ṣe lè máa send owó lọ sílé nígbà ìwòsàn.
Ó ga o.
Ìyẹn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ Èkó tí wọ́n ti ń make owó rẹpẹtẹ. So it can continue.
No.
So and káwọn èèyàn understand aláti educate ara wa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ó kágbóyè yẹn kó dùn mọ́ wa nítorí pé bá ṣe ń sọ yìí àwọn diaspora kan náà ṣe believe in one Nigeria.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni náà ni mo sọ yìí.
Àwọn yẹn tẹ̀ ló pọ̀ jù. There are so many diaspora that believe in one Nigeria.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So èkó ètò.
Ẹ ṣeun. Thank you so much. Aṣọ lẹ́tà o ṣeun mo dúpẹ́ àbúrò mi o ṣeun. Now it's really, that's Yomi Koiki, and you all know he gives you raw, and I have to give kudos to Yomi. Yomi is we spoke in Yoruba, and he's talking about so many things. I'm get you all know what I'm saying, but the fact of the matter is he's absolutely right. We can all play a role, pick a role. In fact, don't wait for somebody to tell you do this. Pick a role to do. Look at an area that interests you. Is it health? Talk about it. Bring people, research on it. Speak about it. Let your passion come through. People will come, they will listen, they will warm towards you, and you can build a coalition with people, a collective, a group of people. Like I say, we are all leaders. All of us. Never look at one person as a leader. All of us. They believe in location 9. Thank you. And that's what we're trying. This is why, So, yeah. So, this is what we mean. Yeah, yeah, Mr. Mean Man. But he's saying the truth. So, I support Yomi. And like I said, we cannot all look at it from one point of view. A whole range of views are very, very necessary. In fact, it's prerequisite to break this thing down. Because what they have done is to have put all of us collectively in a slave camp. I'm showing you this picture. I'm keeping this picture there because I want this to be seared in your mind. That if you have any ideas, hello, caller, hello, yes, hello, caller, you're speaking to. Good evening. Benny, I'm going.
Okay, so I enjoy the information. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, me.
You only like Latin repeating what when you saw.
Benny.
Ibi tó alẹ́ lórí ni wípé
jìbìtì ni.
Èyí kẹ̀dẹ̀ rí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa tá à ń sọ nípa ẹ̀ nísìnyí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ó máa yà yín lẹ́nu pé a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní mọ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So nǹkan tẹ̀ ń ṣe tẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ yìí, ẹ jọ ẹ continue.
Ẹ ṣeun. Ẹ ṣeun.
Ẹ continue.
Ẹ ṣeun.
As time goes on, a máa get critical mass.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
And what we want to achieve
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
will definitely happen.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
This is a pure fraud.
jìbìtì ó wẹ̀wù ó gbọ́mọ.
Contribution àbí contribution wà tẹ́ make. Ẹ jọ ṣé lè take number mi, ẹ lè note number mi down, kẹ́ send àwọn account number.
Okay.
Ká lè mọ bá ṣe máa make àwọn contribution.
Okay, ẹjọ́ kí ni orúkọ yín? Kí lorúkọ yín sà?
Orúkọ mi ni Kẹ́hìndé.
Okay.
Kẹ́hìndé lorúkọ mi.
Okay, màá fi yín sórí WhatsApp. Ṣé gbọ́? Màá add yín lórí WhatsApp.
Anything we have to do.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ sà.
Please.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ sà. Ẹ ṣeun.
God bless you. God strengthen you.
Àmì àṣẹ ẹ ṣeun gan ni sà. Ẹ ṣeun adúpẹ́. Ẹ ṣeun. You see, calls like that, they bring. I am almost emotional when I hear what he just said to me now. I'm emotional. Look, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I do. And he's just said to me, whatever they can do, and he's doing it from location 9. He said, please, whatever we can do, give me the account details, whatever we can do, and I will send him things. And he can, whatever I can do, whatever, you can help us. We've got some account details. I'll see if I can put it up for you all again. This is not about one person. Yomiko Iki said something. I don't know if you all picked it up. He said, having NGOs is fine. It's okay. But we are born in wealth. We got wealth. And then we are waiting for benevolence. I don't understand. Sasanamola, good morning to you, my brother. I don't understand how we can be. We are swimming in wealth, and we are down looking up for benevolence from somebody and ignoring that wealth. It doesn't make any sense. A number to call. Oh, let me just add the number. 44. Let me just put the number. 1 second, please. Give me a minute. Let me just get the paperwork together. Yes, you're right. I'll put it up in a minute and I'll do it again. 1 second, please. It's just that I've just had a lot I've been doing a lot. Today I was busy, but then I had to do this research. And as soon as I saw this research, I knew that I said, if I didn't do it tonight, if I didn't get this out tonight, it would be a pity if I didn't get this information out, because it was that detailed. When I found out all of this, when I put all of it together, and I realized, and I thought, whoa, this is not something you can leave alone. You cannot just leave it and go, okay, it's all right. No, this is something that people need to take action based on it. So I'm glad that you're all watching. I'm glad that it made sense to you. I'm just trying to find this paperwork. Just give me a minute, please. I've got a lot of information, and sometimes it dances around. If you follow what I mean. I will get some information, and then sometimes I think, oh, okay, so I store it. So I'm going to troll through as many things as I can to get information out. But if I don't, I will just give you the number first anyway. Okay, there is another way I can do it. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can do it another way. There's different ways of doing this. So just bear with me. And I'm really grateful for you all hanging with me this late. But the information came out and I just felt I couldn't leave it any longer. It was something that we had to really make sure that people were aware of. We've suffered for too long. And we cannot be allowing this to be something that is going to be around our necks, perpetually. No way. We cannot do that. So let me just copy that and I'll put this across. And I was going to put the, 1 second, let's do this. So I'll do this and I'll put the number on the top of it. You'll see it come up again. And like I said, for those who have got, if you haven't subscribed to Citizen AY on YouTube, please do so. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers on both Oduduwa TV Radio and Citizen AY. Oduduwa TV Radio, the aim and the plan is to speak purely Yoruba. And then on Citizen AY to speak in English. So they both complement each other quite well. Tonight was a one-off because the information relates to both Yorubas and Igbos. And I just got that information. I didn't want to say I'll do it first and then do it because it was an information that needed to get out now. And I'm grateful for all of you that have stayed up this late to get this information. And these are things that are that we just have to, we need to put it in work. We have to put, all of us collectively, each of us need all of us. And I believe that strongly. Each of us need all of us. So somebody's calling me. Okay. Oops. Is that a no? No. Okay, my brother. Hello, brother. Are you there?
Yeah.
Yes, please go. Yes, go ahead. Yes, I saw you.
Account number send.
Yes.
Account number Nigeria.
Yes. Eh?
Account number Nigeria. Account number foreign account send.
Okay. We'll get that done. Okay.
The account number Nigeria. Look, we have to be strategic.
Okay.
Don't think that they are also not following the situation.
Yes, that's true.
I want to follow situation.
Yes, so that's true.
We have to be very, very good.
Yeah.
Do you see what they are doing now against the next election?
Yeah. Sorry, tell me.
They are trying to throw the presidency in Igbo and Yoruba.
Yeah.
Because they've seen that we are getting together.
Yeah.
And they are bringing that divide and conquer card.
Yeah. True.
This is what I saw on my own.
Okay.
And I hope people are seeing.
Wow.
We need to look. 4 years or 8 years of presidency does not solve our problem as a people.
Exactly. It doesn't. Exactly.
I don't care if we don't get the Nigeria presidency.
Yeah.
We want a country that my grandchildren can be proud of.
Thank you.
Where they can function as a first-class citizen.
Yes.
Where when they work for their fatherland, the money stays there.
Yeah.
Not the money that somebody else takes to the north.
Exactly.
Please, get in touch with me. We've got to strategize.
Yeah.
We've
Okay.
got to have very important tactics to put forward.
Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate this.
I will be calling you back again for the night. I will just be enjoying the program.
Thank you. God bless you too. Bye. Wow, you see, this kind of thing blows me away, man. I'm blown away, and I need to be my brother now. I'm going to do what I said, which is to actually record that number in WhatsApp right now, so that I can, as I'm talking to you, because it is so. I am so impressed by the commitment, the earnestness in which they're talking about this, we have to do this collectively, all of us, and be willing to take a chance on each other. That's the biggest problem we face. We are not willing to take a chance on each other. I know we've been hurt. I know people have let us down. I know among ourselves, we've let ourselves down. But let's look at the conditions that brought that about. These two men, one did the job, started the job, the other one finished it, although he was killed at the end. Just desert, if you ask me, but anyway, on all of us, collectively. And that's the problem that we need to address. Hello, my brother. Hello, sir. Hello? Hello?
Hello,
Hello.
sir.
Good evening, my brother. How are you doing? Ekale. Yes, it's midnight. Let me buy. How are you doing?
Sir?
Muni, I watch you are new. It's 2:00 here.
I'm fine.
How are you doing?
Okay, sir.
2:44.
We thank God and we thank God for the effort everybody is putting
Brilliant.
This liberation of our region.
Yeah.
And we know what other people, their contribution towards all these things.
Yeah.
They are underground workings.
Yeah. Yes.
Any organization to form for the liberation of the Yoruba people.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
They are seriously funding. Seriously funding because I want to call our 2023 year.
Yes.
Also, and even only give
problem.
Because for a long time, I personally have given up on Nigeria, even before all this agitation and everything. Because when you live abroad and you live abroad for a long time and you come back home, you cannot. I feel as whatever parents NGO.
Benny.
If you come to live abroad and Nigeria, you will not cope. You cannot even cope.
No.
Because the environment is hostile. I mean, the business, you kill the businesses. Even the government, there's no even incentive. The bank is hostile. Every department of the economy of Nigeria is hostile for investment.
Yes. You know what? You know what is?
You end up becoming a company.
Do you know what is? You know what is bad? You know what is bad? What is so sad about this? Your money that you bring in as a southerner, you are paying for the development of the northerners because you have two currency rates. The money that
I just discovered that they give northerners different currency rates.
Yes.
Can you go to bank and get dollar? No.
Malam. Yes.
That is it. There was a time I went to buy foreign exchange. Only go see.
So
most of all these things.
Yes. It
got a stage. My friends were discussing and they were saying,
no, it's not.
It's the purchasing power of every Nigerian. Do you know that I fought with my younger brother today? My dad's house generator was not working. Do you know how much they are selling this thing because they are importing them? And they go to black market to buy dollar in order to fund this thing. So almost spiral effect, no money, lorry, everything.
Completely. Everywhere.
You know, look at it. At least at the end of the day,
yes.
Anything. So we are damn a consuming country. I can salary workers from other countries.
Yes. That's what we're doing.
Nigeria is not going to work.
It can't. It can never work.
yẹn nígbà tí Abẹ́lá ti kú tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbéjọba tí tó fẹ́ gbéjọba lè tọ́ lọ́rùn constitution báwo ni sọ constitution àwọn àjẹ́ even government àjọ àjẹ́ náà tó gbé constitution yẹn wá.
It is.
They give us that useless constitution military constitution yẹn dey tẹ́wọ́ gbà àwọn gan láṣẹ ra wa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
And people can feel like pé táwọn bá ti wà comfortable àwọn yòókù ò ní wà but the table can turn. The table can turn. Èèyàn tó wà ní position lẹ́yìn you might not be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day if you don't fight for your own people for your own tribe that is what Jerry mo gbọ́ kíní Babanji Akitoye. Mo gbọ́ throughout for almost 3 hours lẹ́yìn. Do you know that what he was advocating for was that the same thing tí mo bá ń sọ́gbà yẹn tí mo ní Yoruba Diaspora Investment Fund.
Yeah.
Because we need to begin to wake up all businesses in Yoruba land.
Yeah.
We need to begin to wake up all moribund industries.
Yeah.
Anybody, you can't even want to invest.
Yes, so.
Government economy, you want to do it on your own. And at the end of the day, every day one is going down. It's just like a pit. It's just like throwing somebody in a pit, still on the bottomless.
Yes.
Everything is getting worse and worse. Bag of rice is 40,000 naira.
It's crazy. Oh man.
I give like 50,000 naira every month allowance in Nigeria. Every month,
you see? 6:30. Àwọn kan sọ pé 6:30 lẹ́yìn nísìnyí pàápàá. Well, it is. Oh. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Because my dad called me and said, go to for money. We were generation in the failure. So I want to really say, what is the essence of being alive when you are not living?
Yeah.
That is what I say.
Yeah.
What is the essence of being alive when you are
not living?
So if you are living, the purpose of living is when you are alive and you are not living.
Yeah.
All your humanity is taken stripped out of you. And somebody was telling me, I'm inciting violence.
No.
Come to Nigeria. When you come to Nigeria for no job, no nothing. Zero level. Because they are connected to one commissioner or politician that they are making money out of them. So our
it's true. But
status quo, our status quo, it go continue.
Benny.
Status quo, it go continue so that they can continue to eat.
Benny.
And the selfish view of few people compared to hundreds of millions. And they say me, family, the politics, anything.
Benny.
I have family back home. Six or seven family. It just sway me.
Of course now.
And I was saying that about even our diaspora go, we need to really coordinate ourselves.
Yes, so.
This tribe at heart,
Mm.
And to be sincere, I've still not see people who have that true passion. It is really burning. So that is it.
Thank you so much, my brother. I'm so grateful for your passion.
I hope before the 2 years, somebody said we get this thing done.
Like well alone. Benny.
Benny.
I
just detect it.
Benny.
Because you
Benny. Benny.
You cannot be British than the British.
Benny.
You cannot even be white than the Americans.
Benny. Benny. Benny.
Nigerian intellectual.
Benny. Whoa. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. We'll talk some more. Okay, no, thank you so much. Thanks so much. Thanks, my brother. Bye-bye. So you can see there's a lot of frustration. We are all frustrated. The most important thing is not to just remain frustrated and not use that energy. I believe in turning that energy into something to rouse the awareness of people. I don't have much, but what I do have, I want it to impact, is to, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, we have to go to war with us. Yeah, we have to banish self-doubt in our minds. We have to banish the lack of unity from our minds. We need to walk. That's the war we need among us, within our own minds, to sign up to this collective effort. We are all leaders, and we can make this work. I firmly believe that. It is now 6 minutes to 3, and I believe I'm going to start wrapping up now. Taking a few more calls or things. Please, if you can, whatever you can to do, donate. And let me see. I think there are many ways of donating. You can. The two things we're doing, we have the Citizen AY Awareness Action Group. There's a fund that we're trying to do on that, because that needs a lot of work in terms of reaching out to people in towns and villages in English. We still need also the assistance in the Yoruba side. I'm going to reach out to my brother tonight who spoke to me from all the way from Nigeria watching. There are many things that all of us can do. All of this, stay focused. That's it. Stay focused. All of us, we have a role to play. We are all collective leaders. And I want a special message to the NSAS. We need you on board. I hope that somebody passes this video to the NSAS people so that they can see this picture that I've just painted, this expose. It is important for all of us to know the foundation, the real foundation of our problems. And until we address it, until we completely focus on it collectively and bring down this house of pain, because we are in a house of pain. That nation, that so-called contraption, is a house of pain designed to strangulate us, to suffocate us, to frustrate us, to make us turn on each other. And that's what it's an American term, crabs in a barrel. They put you all in a barrel and you fight to survive in that barrel. Why not get out of the barrel? Why not break the barrel? 4 a.m. Wow. So listen, I thank you all. Thank you all very much. Listen, what we will do, I'm going to just wrap this up here. It's been a long old, good 2 hours plus, we're looking at now. So I want to say thank you so much for joining me. Please do share. Whatever else you remember about this, remember those two men there. They are the foundation of the sufferingness that you're suffering now. And that's the plain fact. The evidence is all over the place, Yeah, it will be. And they have taken, in the South, for example, how can you tell me that Kogi is not South? How can you tell me that Kwara is not South? How can you? So these are things that we need to really address, just give as an example. But because we're not looking at the big picture of what they've done to us and the foundation, we've not addressed it. Now we must address it. So let me just do one final thing before I go, if I can find this thing. Where is it now? I hope I can find it. I want to just put the Citizen AY awareness on here for those who may want to donate to that as well. Because look, there are things that we need to do. And the fact is that these things cannot be done just on a whim. You cannot just say, oh, we'll just get that done. It doesn't work like that. You will have to put in the effort, the time, the commitment, and you cannot do everything. I'm literally in meetings every day, talking to this one. How can we do that? How can we? And then at the same time, I'm keeping an eye on what is going on. How can we impact and make these changes that we need to make? Because it is so, the injustice, when you sit down and think about the injustice, you just go, this cannot stand. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. This is not going to stand on my watch. You know, you begin to sort of, you just say to yourself, no, this cannot, because when the time comes, when the youths then ask you later on, because I know they will ask me, Grandpa, hopefully, you know, Grandpa, what did you do? I'll just say, please just go on Facebook, go on YouTube, and just whatever you find there, that will tell you what I've done. I wouldn't need to say anything anymore. You know, I'm comfortable with whatever else comes from that. And that's what I want us all to have, that mindset that, look, this is, if my grandchildren ask me, what did I do? How did I, you know, what did you do? Did you do anything? Did you make the change? Did you, you know? So let's not try and look at it and go, oh, well, it's bigger than me. No. This thing, when we all stand together, you don't know the amount of the amazing power we possess. Many people do not know the amazing power that we possess if we stand together. And that's what these people are afraid of. They are afraid of us standing together. And the minute we can harness this, the unity, and I want us all to believe that we are able to achieve this. Don't have a doubt about it. Do not even have 1 ounce of doubt about the fact that the unity that we seek is something that we already possess. We just don't know it yet. And the fact that we're having a lot of discussions that we're doing suggests to me that people are waking up. Believe you me, they're waking up. And all we need to do is to continue on the message. The message is important. It's important that people hear that message and continue to walk towards that goal. Igbos, Yorubas, you know, Middle Beltans, all of us, you know. Now, you know, so we need to continue to push out that message. Like I said, I've got the GoFundMe for the constitutional awareness as well there. So whatever you want, however way you see you can help this situation. And also, if you can't donate, please, if you're in diaspora, you have free broadband. Get involved. The more of us that get involved, the more that message keeps going around and people keep realizing what they need to do. Because it's not a job for Yomi Koiki alone, or Citizen AY, or Erelu, or Heritage, or Alagba David Hamilton, or all of us need to be doing this, getting involved in this. So that's the message I bring to you all. And I hope that you found something meaningful in tonight's broadcast. I hope you found it beneficial. And if you do, don't keep it to yourself. Make sure you share the broadcast. Make sure people know what was done. Because these same people, they keep telling you, oh, somebody is a genius. If you are a genius, sorry, I will bring it back up. If you're a genius, so-called genius, then you do not go about impoverishing the people. Geniuses, in my view, are people that do good things. Genius use their brains for good things. If you're a genius, you're supposed to use that genius, that ingenuity to do good, to be a force for good. So when I'm hearing somebody using the word something genius, whatever they want to call it, and then you then see the impoverishment all around, it's a misnomer. So I'm not for that. So today, just wanted to just those two pictures, they were in step in ensuring your misery. They are still in step in ensuring your misery. In fact, their families are probably carrying on in ensuring your misery. These are the facts. I'm not trying to be, these are the plain facts as they are. I mean, if you just look at the breakdown of the local government areas and how that translates into Senate and how that has impacted us right from then until now, impoverished in our own land. You just had, we have two rates of the same currency, North and South. How can that be? And you still want us to be one? It can't work. So listen, I'm going to bring this to a close now. I thank you all so much for joining. I so much appreciate your contributions and your suggestions. And we will continue. This is not the end. We have to continue on this journey. We must continue until we achieve Oduduwa Nation. My mind is clear. I'm clear. You cannot. With the foundation of that nation, you can see it is faulty. It is fraudulent. It is not what I want to be part of any longer. And that's just me. That's just my own view of it. And I hope if you have your own different view, we can discuss it. The fact that you can hold on to you're believing in one Nigeria, if that's what you want to believe, and we still talk. But the fact remains, if you look at the evidence that I've just pointed to you, showed to you, it's going to be very difficult for you to remain on one Nigeria, knowing fully well that they've denied you by pure horrendous and trickery and lies. They've denied you many of the things that should have been rightly yours. Healthcare, road, water, light, schools, hospital, bridges, because of this, of taking away what is yours from you and making you believe something else. That's how I say it. Listen, before we go, I thank you all so much. I will be in touch later on, maybe tomorrow. I'm probably going to rest late. I wasn't planning this, but the work that we had to put in today to get this going took some time. That's why I couldn't come on air, and I was doing a few other things as well. But I thank you all so much for joining me. There's over 100 of us here. Please subscribe to us on Citizen AY. Subscribe to us on Oduduwa TV Radio. Those two, they work hand in hand. The Citizen AY will be speaking in Yoruba and in English, and Oduduwa TV in Yoruba. And we want all of our programmers will be able to do programs on there, and it gives us options in case Facebook start doing their nonsense. So we do appreciate you. Please subscribe. 110 of us on here. Subscribe. Make sure you can make, just by subscribing, even if you cannot give any funds, just by subscribing, making sure that we hit 1,000 subscribers on both Oduduwa TV Radio and Citizen AY. That makes a big difference. It means that we can have the better, a bigger platform. We can be able to get our information out there as soon as we get it from using not only the computer, but from wherever we are at that time. So we need that nimbleness. So your role in all of this, you matter. You matter. I want you to know that you are a leader. And those of you watching now, believe you me, you might not realize it, but you are a leader, because the messages that you're getting here, you are going to tell people about it, and people will listen to what you're saying. That's what leadership is about. And that's what's important. When you can pass that message on, make sure that message reverberates till the whole world hears it, till all Yorubas and Igbos hear it, and we all converge to take the necessary action we need to take. Kudos to Saman Ekpa as well for the work he's doing. So listen, I thank you all. Let's listen to the Oduduwa Nation anthem before I go. And I bid you all a good evening. Let's go. So I want to thank you all once again very much for staying this long and staying the course with us. I truly appreciate you for the time and the effort you've given. Let's not tire. We cannot afford to tire. The coming generation are waiting on you and me. What we do determines the future, the kind of future they get. What we decide determines the kind of future the coming generations will get. We need to be part of those who are going to write the better history for the coming generations. Let's join hands together. Igbos and Yorubas and Middle Beltons, we can do it. And if they are otherwise who want to take over on their place and build it as well, they're welcome to do that there. But we are going our own way. This is a fraud. The pictures that I left you with before I left switch now, the Babangida and Abacha picture walking in step. They're walking in step to ensure the enslavement of millions of us. We must reject that without question. Listen, I thank you all. Good night. Good night. Okay, so I thank you all so much. Let me just probably gonna put a stop here. Stop the. I'm gonna come to a close here. Those of you on the Dua TV and Citizen AY, I'm truly grateful. Let's see if I can do something about that picture. I do apologize, and I'm still trying to get the system to fine tune and get things in place. I wasn't able to have my picture, but let me see if I can come on just so you can see my face, my tired face, if it will let me, so that you can at least see where we are. Oh, did I not? Oh, that was entirely my own mistake. I do apologize. I pressed the wrong button there and it was there all along. I just didn't see it, but it's okay. Listen, thank you all very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are done for the evening now. We're going to go and get some rest and be back tomorrow. Listen, we got a lot of work to do. We have to expose the fraud called Nigeria. You've seen the pictures of Babangida and Abacha. Those were the ones creating states, taking power away from us. And we need to understand that this was a military operation, nothing democratic about what they did whatsoever. And we need to dismantle that contraption. We need to go our own separate ways. And of course, the amalgamation is another nail in the coffin of that nation. So I thank you very much. Have a good evening. Talk soon. Bye-bye.